Oh, hey, guys at E. This is for the E crew. I got a long letter from Sean, Beetlejuice's manager, who claims he thinks that on E you guys are cutting out his plugs. And he notes that Isaac is the main perpetrator of this crime.
Uh-oh.
Well, why would you cut out Beetlejuice's plugs?
Why would Isaac in particular do it?
Yeah, but I'm getting letters from Sean, 7-page missives. Here's Robin Radzinski, executive producer of E.
Sean's accused us of that for years now. Every time we put, we'll make a conscious effort to put his plug in because we know he has issues, but very often the plug is for, Beetlejuice is at the Country Bear Jamboree Saturday night.
So it's dated.
They're timely, it's dated.
Right.
Every opportunity we put in the jollydwarf.com.
What a job.
He's got this idea that we're trying to sabotage his business. It's crazy.
Yeah, and Isaac, you seem to be the...
Why would Isaac be doing it?
You're the main focus, and I mean, Sean wrote me a heartfelt letter. Looks like it's 17 pages.
I think maybe we ought to have him checked out.
And it says Isaac is a real problem.
No.
And you're also a wise ass, I get the feeling. You're not handling people well.
Sean's made many threatening phone calls to many employees, and
yeah,
we just try to deal with him as well as we can. But
what is this mellow voice, man?
Yeah, what is he doing?
Try to have a little inflection in your voice, dude. Get up a little.
How are you?
Yeah, thank you.
This is the mellow wigger.
Yeah.
Sean is
I'm just gonna let it loose now.
Phone calls.
Yeah.
No, we put Beetlejuice plugs in there. It's just that a lot of times our content is more than we have time allotted for. So.
Oh, really? Okay, because he's writing me.
We can't cut the show according to Sean.
Mm-hmm.
So,
let's see.
Are you and Sean having problems?
No. I mean, no. Not that I know of.
He says,
like I said,
he doesn't want to be a pain in the ass. He says he knows, it's not all about the plugs, but he keeps bringing it to Isaac's attention. And then he told me he couldn't fit it in. Second time I mentioned it, he asked me if I thought he was out to get me. And I always got along with Isaac. I mean, it's a long letter. It's something about the bunny ranch. He cut it out. We left the bunny ranch plugs in. You guys straighten this out with Sean.
Richie has we've all been hit with this. I mean, and just picture that letter with Sean screaming on top of his lungs using every profanity in between. But
wow.
Richie has a message. I mean, there's no conspiracy. I think Beetlejuice is one of the best guests, and I tell him all the time. And when Hank was still alive, he used to tell me, Doug, it's your fault you're cutting it out because, we're competing with Hank. And I was like, what are you talking about?
So I see. So he's a little upset.
He's making it personal.
It's not personal. But even to this day, he's butchered some of our producers. We have a producer in L.A., Stewart.
Yeah.
He almost had to tears. Yeah.
Really? Hey, Gary, get Sean, Beetlejuice's manager, on the phone. This sounds like a good argument.
I didn't realize that
it's
was
interesting.
going on. I thought Sean was mild-mannered.
There's no conspiracy whatsoever, ever.
Right. You try to get his plug.
We're trying to do the best we can with what we have to work with, and we have 20 plus minutes to work with, and we can't get everything in there. It's just the way the show works.
Right. But you do get plugs in.
Totally.
Sure,
and when we can, like Robin said, a lot of times the plug is at the end of the show, and it's married to dated stuff. So to extract that jollydwarf.com, it doesn't make sense.
And a lot of times the plug has nothing to do with what the show is. If Beetlejuice is plugging some appearance, and the reason he's on a segment is because he has a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
It's a little bit hard to get a plug that has nothing to do with the show in there, and that's just the way our show works.
All right.
It's not personal against Sean, but Sean somehow thinks we're trying to get him, and we're trying to.
Oh, good. This sounds like something we should get him.
I think he'll attack me. I think he'll attack Isaac right now.
That'd be good.
Robin if she comes back in. I mean, there's no conspiracy.
What is it, Gary?
We're calling him right now.
Good.
Richie Wilf just pulled an old voicemail, Howard.
Yes.
It's crazy.
I'm almost afraid of Sean.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear it.
Kill them for
Let me hear.
Well, I have to bleep it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's two
Maybe in
songs.
in a year from now, we won't have to bleep anything.
Right.
That's going to be great. Can't wait for that.
Play it.
I mean, yeah, you got to go through this bleeping thing that takes forever.
Oh, unbleep voicemails. I forgot about that. That's going to be awesome.
Exactly.
Sean
God.
he usually apologizes.
How long does it take him to?
About a month.
Oh, really?
or before the next appearance.
He seemed kind of weird on here on Friday when he was in his costume.
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers costume.
Oh. I can't wait to hear this.
Hey, Rich, can you give me a call, man? I'm really fired up. All right, Stewart laughed in my face the whole time I was talking. Well, I was actually yelling to him, but he was still laughing in my face like I'm some kind of moron. All right, if there's some kind of conspiracy going up there because people think we're making $300,000, that's why our show never airs. We haven't been aired in so long. People are saying, what the hell's going on? It doesn't make sense, Rich. Shows are too short. Shows are too long. You can't fit the website. Come on, man. Give me a break. I'm not an idiot. Please, man. We do the most for the show and we get the least, okay? Give me a call, man. I'm really ticked off.
Wow.
Woo!
Oh,
Yeah, I've had those live.
That's not.
I've had the live. I might have one on tape.
Yeah.
I'll have to find it.
All right.
But it was intense. We went pretty much head to head.
Beetlejuice got some heavy-hitting management.
Oh, yeah. Beetlejuice is not laying down on the job.
I'm immediately firing my manager and hiring Sean.
Yeah, get a pit bull like Sean in your corner.
Based on that voice.
Yeah.
Hey.
I hope you get him on the phone. We really got to solve this. There's zero conspiracy. No one has anything, no vendetta.
We like Sean. 95% of the time, Sean is a really cool guy.
Well, when is he airing? He hasn't aired.
He's a cool guy as long as he gets what he wants.
That's 5%.
Yeah.
He's looking for you.
Listen, I know you're upset about this. Artie came to me very upset.
Really?
A couple of pieces of business. Sean, the manager of Beetlejuice, is here.
Yep.
He feels he's not getting his plugs on E.
He's still feeling this way?
And he feels that Doug Goodstein from E is holding him back.
I am upset.
Well, you know what? I noticed that Beetlejuice isn't in the Whack Pack song. I was very upset about that.
You do the math, Robin.
Figure it out. Yep. Somebody's getting the squeeze.
That's right.
All right. If Sean wants to come in here and air his grievance, he can. I'm not sure I see Sean's point.
These calls are going out.
Doug has explained it to me many times what's going on, and according to Doug... Oh, there's Sean. Oh. Hey, come on in, Sean. Where's the beat?
Is Sean in the witness protection program or something?
Sean is in the witness protection program. That is why he's wearing dark glasses and
These are your favorite glasses.
Oh, yeah, you look good.
I commented on them last time. So
very nice. And by the way, there's Beetlejuice wearing a Steppin' Out skull cap.
Really?
Are you a fan of Steppin' Out, Chauncey Hayden's magazine? Is that why you're wearing that? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't know that. When did that happen? When did you start reading that?
Oh, that's a long time ago.
Oh, you did? All right. Good to see you, Beat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You feeling good today?
Me? I'm feeling pretty good today.
Okay, good.
Looks like thug life over there. You look like a rapper today.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, yes. Do you rap?
I'll still rap.
You do?
But not here, though.
Where do you rap?
Me, I got my own studio.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's not going to rap in your studio.
Nah, I got my own studio.
You built a studio?
Yeah, I built one myself.
And what are you doing? You're going to put out a couple?
I got a couple of rappers.
Yeah.
You got some people in your on your label?
Yeah.
What is the name of your label?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
Why is that?
It's a secret. You can't tell.
All right. Well, I understand there's a business. I understand there's a business problem, Beetlejuice, and I'm going to talk to your manager, Sean. Is he your manager? Is he is your legal representative?
Sure.
Yes. All right. You have a legal and binding agreement.
Well,
with
let me
him?
just ask one more thing.
Yeah.
Beetle, are you upset?
Me? Nah.
Oh, okay. It's just Sean's problem.
Just a little bit.
What are you upset about?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not saying all about it.
Okay. But Sean is upset.
Yeah, a little bit.
Why? I see good cop, bad cop coming.
Oh, I hate cops.
All right.
You don't like the cops?
He loves the cops.
Oh, we love
I
the
love
cops.
cops, but they're a real piece of garbage.
Oh, hey, you can't say that about the cops. They work hard.
We love the cops.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
All right. A lot
They
of
keep
times.
us safe, Beat.
That's okay, because
right,
they
let me
ain't
talk.
doing nothing. They ain't making no money.
Well, sometimes the cops do have to tell you you're doing the wrong thing. You know?
Well, they doing the wrong thing. That's their problem.
Well, sometimes they have to be the police and say to you, Beetlejuice, you're breaking the law.
Well, they could break the law, so I could.
Yeah, but you can't break the law.
I could break the law at any time.
I think the reason you don't like the police is sometimes you act up, and then
It's
you
no
don't,
problem.
and you don't like when they tell you
It's no
no.
problem. It's no problem.
I mean,
You cooperate, though, don't
I don't
you?
have to cooperate.
He had a problem. We were driving to a gig, and he threw the beer bottle out of the back of the car. So the cops pulled me over, told me to get out, put my hands on the hood of the car. Told him to get out, put your hands.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I heard
We
that.
don't want to hear that.
All right. So, Beat, you are not upset, but today Sean is upset.
Right.
This is your manager. And you are here to state that he is your legal representative.
That's right.
Okay.
He speaks for you.
That's right.
All right.
Oh, he don't speak for me, but I speak for my own. But he speaks for himself.
Okay.
All right. He's going to speak for himself.
He has notes. Sean has
I
like
have
a
about 12
ton of
pages of
Yeah,
notes,
so,
I mean,
Sean, I've had a long-standing relationship with you and Beetlejuice.
Right.
And JollyDwarf.com, of course.
Right.
yeah, you know, Howard, I'm not even here for the plugs. I know you always help us out. You do everything for our family. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be where we are today.
All right, that's fair enough. But you're hurt. I got a two-page letter.
Because I know what's going on.
Have you seen a change in things, Sean?
Well, no, this has been going on for about 4 years, okay? It first started when Doug Goodstein, right now it's with Isaac, but it was back when Doug Goodstein had Hank, God bless his soul.
Yeah.
And I was told by Bob Krepitz that Beetle was taking money out of Doug's.
Let me handle this
Okay.
for a second.
Yeah.
Let me understand the problem. In your letter, and it was a long, emotional letter.
Yeah.
You seem to feel that E is intentionally cutting out your plugs.
Most definitely, Howard.
Now, let me bring in Isaac and Doug, and let's get to the bottom of this.
But they think it's
I
been
wouldn't come to
since
you.
Hank was around?
I mean, I'm so sure about this, Howard. I'll take a lie detector test. I wonder if they'd be willing to do it.
Absolutely, 100%.
100%.
I'm so sure you're so wrong.
Doug, what is the problem here? Explain it to us. So we can...
Do you want me to explain the problem in one word? Or a few words?
Yes.
No problem.
There is no problem. Why does Sean say he has a problem?
I don't know where you've concocted this insanity.
I'll tell you where the problem is. Lies.
Can I see your eyes?
And it's 100% a fact.
All right. Go ahead. Get close to the microphone.
When he used to
get close to the microphone with your mouth.
He used to be a manager for Hank.
That's right.
Okay, Hank passed on, God bless him. I don't even want to bring Hank's name into it because...
Go ahead.
Whatever you have
but anyway...
Because it's all wrong and crazy.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Just let me speak, please. At the time, he was managing Hank. Hank's gigs went from maybe 4 a weekend to about 1 or 2 a weekend because Beetle was on the scene. Okay, that took money out of his pocket.
Well, hold on. I don't know who this guy is. Let's not say that.
Okay, sorry.
Get that microphone in front of your mouth. Pick it up. There you are. Okay. All right. So, is it true that a lot of times on the E! Show that you cut out Beetlejuice's plug?
Yes. Intentionally? No.
Why do you cut out the
with
plug?
With a motive to screw Sean somehow? No.
We actually leave it in more than we cut it out.
No.
I have notes, too.
Why did you have to cut it out once in a while?
There are numerous reasons why we cut it out. A lot of Beetlejuice's plugs are dated. You know, it's like see Beetlejuice at Zany's on Thursday, September 12th, September 15th.
Right, so it dates
if the show airs a month later, then that doesn't make any sense, and it's going to mislead people.
All right, now Sean, would you agree to that?
Not at all.
We also have...
You don't understand that.
No,
all right, go ahead.
How do we explain it?
Can I please speak?
Sometimes Beetle's in for 40 minutes. We have 21 minutes of content that is sometimes a lot more entertaining than hearing you do a plug.
Right.
Nothing against the plug or putting people's plugs in. We know what they're here for, and we know that that helps people. But there's no conspiracy. There's no intentional...
I'm not talking to grassy knoll. I'm not talking like crazy conspiracy. Just because Robin Brzezinski doesn't believe there's a conspiracy doesn't mean there's one not going on. It could be between you two guys who got the show.
There's no conspiracy.
Now, 100%...
Now, Sean, why would these guys be conspiring against you?
Okay.
Let me understand
Can I go back to one thing?
If they let me talk.
Go ahead.
Can I talk?
Sure.
Okay. Back when Hank was working, it was taking money out of Doug's pocket.
Okay.
Bob Krepitz, if you went to yahoo.com and typed in Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern Show, whose website came up?
I don't know.
Hanks and PegasusConcerts.com. Okay? Not ours. They had Beetlejuice's picture on their website. They were acting as Beetlejuice's manager.
Doug, is that true?
I had my brother call up.
Be institutionalized. You are out of line and so
I do not lie.
Well,
I'm the most loyal person. You can ask me any question.
Okay, I'm sorry, Sean. First of all, let me just say, I like Sean and I like Beetlejuice.
Yeah, because I'm the most loyal and honest person you will ever meet.
I have nothing against you, but I could definitely have an argument with you, and I hope you can. We're not going to get
when you looked up Beetlejuice from Pegasus.com, I mean Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern Show, Pegasus came up, and his
website
came up.
Don't say Pegasus. He doesn't deserve that.
Wait a second. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to understand something. Is it true that you had a picture of Beetlejuice on the Hank website?
That would be the first time I've ever heard that.
No, not on the Hank website, on the Pegasus. I don't want to say...
Well, what has he got to do with Pegasus?
I have no idea about
He's not part of that.
I know how, but if you understand the Internet, you could put keywords. Beetlejuice.
So why do you think Doug has I'm
going to tell you.
A gripe with you?
I'm going to tell you.
Okay, go ahead.
Now I have my brother call, because Beetlejuice wasn't getting calls. I was like, what's going on here? I had my brother call Bob Krepitz from Pegasus and ask, is Beetlejuice... Can I book Beetlejuice? And he says, no, we no longer book Beetlejuice.
Okay.
But he had his picture up there. Now he's pushing...
But maybe you have an argument with this guy, Bob.
I have no idea.
I think he's angry at the wrong people.
Yeah, I have nothing to do with this. Zero. I've never heard anything about this. And if you told me about this 4 years ago when it first came up, I would have fixed it.
Howard, I could shed a little light on this, because the guys from E, they gave me 3 examples of what actually happened on the show, in here, and then what ended up on E.
Right.
The first example was... you gave out an 800 number, which they don't give out on TV, and then said JollyDwarf.com. That's what ran on it.
I understand.
The second example was Beetlejuice was going to be at a comedy club in Pittsburgh literally the next night, so they cut it out.
I understand that. But when you say, when Howard goes, meet Beetlejuice at the comedy club tomorrow night, for more info, go to JollyDwarf.com. Call that Johnny JoJo's Comedy Club. For more info on Beetle, go to JollyDwarf.com.
They just showed me an example of that.
Oh, 1 or 2 examples. Come on.
I only know what they showed.
Beetlejuice has been on 50 times. He's maybe got 8 to 10 plugs.
Beetle, is that true?
And you know what? 4 of them were when Hank was alive, and Hank was on the show with him, and you had to. Well, so it'd be blatant. You would be able to see it. And the other one is when I went and complained.
Let's hear his explanation.
I don't lie, Howard.
All right, I hear you. Isaac, what is the explanation?
If you think we're not taking this seriously, we are. And I'll tell you.
I know you are doing this on purpose.
We had our...
You are 100% jealous.
Can I talk now?
And you come in all the time.
Isaac is jealous.
100% jealous.
Hold it.
100% jealous.
Isaac is jealous.
I am jealous.
Isaac is jealous of
100%.
How do you figure that?
How do I figure that, Howard?
He's black.
No. Isaac, see, you're making a joke. I don't lie, dude.
I want to talk. I want to explain myself.
No, because
Isaac, are you jealous of Beetlejuice?
Every time you come in.
You are.
You are?
No, I'm not.
Every time you come in with the camera, what do you say to Beetlejuice?
What's up, Beetlejuice?
No. What's the matter, Beetlejuice? You look very upset today. You put his frame of mind in a bad. You put his mind in a bad frame of mind, and you get him negative for the show.
No, I ask him why he's upset because he's crying every time he comes in here.
Every time you do it.
Can I talk now?
What does Beetlejuice think of all
I'm
this?
telling you,
What do you think of all
every
this?
Can I get a word in?
Let Isaac talk.
You do.
We are taking this very seriously. We actually had our entire E-staff yesterday research all the Beetlejuice shows that he was on. It took hours.
Okay,
we had
go ahead.
multiple guys on it. Since Beetle has been coming on the show, there have been about 33 E-shows, okay, approximately.
Probably more than any guest.
Now,
Exactly.
you're angry at me?
Less
okay?
plugs than
Sean,
any guest.
You're angry at me?
100?
I've cut 3 of those shows.
I got all the shows right here.
That's
You wanna
9%,
go through them?
okay? And the majority of those shows have plugs in them. I have the tapes in the e-control room if you want to see them. Do you want to see them?
What about 85% of them?
Talking to the microphone.
That's not true.
I'm telling you, Howard, I'm not making this stuff
What
up,
about
Howard.
us putting on
I'll look you
Beetlejuice
straight in the eye,
33
Howard.
times?
What about us putting
I'll
on
take
a
a lie
Beetlejuice
detector
Billboard
test.
show?
This is not in my mind. I'm
Wait,
not psychotic.
Sean, he's been on 33 times, and they say the majority of the times he has a plug on
Not
there.
true, Howard.
I'll show you tapes.
How many shows have a Beetlejuice plug?
I don't have an
I would
exact
say-
number, but
wait,
it's
wait.
more than
Well, make a number.
Can I ask you a question?
At least half of them.
I would say 100% of the show, 100% of the time when we could have put a plug in, we did.
Too much.
I can't hear you, Doug.
When a plug was able to be put in the show, 100%.
It can always fit. It can always fit. I don't care what you say.
You know what?
A plug, a 3-second plug.
You're
can
not
always
a television
fit. Now, can
producer.
I go to the paperwork right here,
Yes,
Howard?
go to the
I'm going
paperwork.
to impress you right now.
All right, impressive.
Oh, impressive.
Okay, I will.
Is that a Bill
okay,
O'Reilly?
That's like a tough guy, but
I'm not. Jesus
Can I
Christ.
go to the paperwork?
Right, talking to the microphone.
Okay, November 4th, Jillian Grace. Do you all remember her?
Yes.
Yes.
She came in on the show. Jillian Grace. Here we go. Couldn't remember her website. Jillian took her about 2 minutes. That fit.
Because we
funny.
needed
What
time.
happened?
We needed time.
That fit.
Wait.
It's not funny. She came in
funny
front
that
of
a
the
girl doesn't
calendar
know
3
her own
times.
website.
Sean.
She came in.
Sean.
Hey, Baldy, listen.
Hey, come on, dude.
Listen to me.
Listen. I thought we were friends, man.
Listen to me, because
Oh,
I'm
wait a
getting
second.
annoyed
But
because
Sean,
I know
you're a little out of line.
No, Howard, I'm getting really
They
upset.
felt it was funny that the girl didn't know her own
Okay,
website.
June
Howard?
9th,
Isn't that
November
funny?
9th, a girl came in. Same girl that we were on the show with when we plugged our video that was to make stories. That never aired. Was that not important? Was that not important that our video was
put
going to
clips
be
throughout
in
the entire
stores?
show?
And she came on twice. She got on twice before our even aired.
I'm not following you. I'm not following you.
Security.
I think you're angry, but I don't really know. I think you don't know why you're angry.
You're lying. 2 people. Anybody
Did
can
that
gang
show?
up.
Did that show about the video have tons of clips and montages of the?
No.
How many times have we
I've
showed
ordered a
Beetlejuice
video.
uncensored? How many times have we showed Beetlejuice
commercial
uncensored?
itself?
Isaac.
Many times.
Isaac.
We showed his billboard.
Isaac.
I mean,
Isaac. We
Sean?
came in July with a video, the purple video that was to hit stores. It's November. It's still not on. The girl that
it's
was
not
on
our
us.
obligation to put it on, Sean.
That's not important.
It's not our
You yourself
obligation.
said when Howard read the letter. You yourself said we never come in to promote stuff. So then when we do, why won't it hit the air?
I didn't say that. I said a lot
That
of
shows
times.
you we're not greedy. And when I say
said a
we do
lot.
the most for the show, you know what? We do.
I didn't
and
say
I'll
that.
show you reasons we do. People come to me all the time and try to make me go backdoor Howard. And you know what? I tell them to go F themselves.
Good.
I never backdoor.
That's a smart move.
Okay? And I'll show you proof here, Howard. People email me. I'll give you $10,000 if you go on and have Beatles say this. And I say, no, I'm not going to do that.
If you were that kind of guy,
and I do that all the time.
I wouldn't have you
person.
that.
People coming off the streets and tell Baba Booey they're going to get naked.
Let's take some calls and find
Okay,
out.
and they don't get naked.
Sean,
and you still leave the
I'm
plug
on your
on.
side.
And you still leave their plug on when
we
they
have a lot of Beetlejuice
and
plugs
said he
on
was
the
going to
show.
get naked, and they didn't get naked, but their plug made the air on the E channel. And you're telling me I'm making this stuff up. I'm not making this stuff up, Doug. You're laughing. I'm not making
Sean,
it up.
when the biggest stars are on our show, there's no guarantee that they get a plug.
I'm nuts.
Arnold Schwarzenegger doesn't always get a plug. Wayne's brothers don't
Robin
get
can
plugs.
weigh in on this if she wants. You want to hear from Robin?
She has no right to say that behind my back, okay? Because she goes out of her way to come into the green room and give me a kiss and a hug and ask me how things are going every time. Then she's a phony. That's what she is.
Come on.
Oh, dear.
And if I get kicked off the show, Howard, I don't really care. I love you. You did everything for me.
Take a deep breath.
I got
We
a
don't want
problem
you
with
kicked
you
off
two
the
people
show.
right there because you're phony, and I'd be guaranteeing you fail lie detector and test it.
Hey, let's take it.
What was the question?
Second.
What was the
If
line?
they're trying to
Do
intentionally...
you intentionally hold back our plugs on each channel because you are 100% jealous?
You're
that would be my
paranoid.
question.
You're paranoid
And
schizophrenic.
I'm not a paranoid schizophrenic.
You're paranoid.
Something's up
Isaac,
with you.
you're a moron. You must
come
think
on.
I'm a moron.
I like you, and I kind of feel sorry for you.
Don't like me. That doesn't change
Fine,
my
I don't
life.
like you.
Why do you feel sorry for him?
Because he's delusional.
What else they do? I could sue the company.
He's making up some sort of conspiracy.
I could sue the company because of what they did to me.
You can sue the company.
Let him
I
have
would
it.
never sue you.
What did they do?
When you
What
called
did
me,
they do?
I'm
Sue it,
going to show you. When
they don't sign an agreement that they owe you a plug.
I didn't sign an agreement. Listen.
No, but this
when
is
I called up,
yeah.
I got proof on that now. I'm going to scare you right now.
Oh, I'm scared already.
Who? Did I call up and leave a message? Or did you videotape me on the answer machine and put it on speaker? You videotaped me. I didn't give you permission to videotape the camera when you press speaker when I was yelling the other day, Howard. I swear on my son's life.
I'm not sure what we're talking about.
Something you played on the air.
I do the most for the show and this and that.
Right.
They put me on speaker,
when, where?
camcorder, and tape me talking. I didn't call up and leave that message. Okay?
What message?
I'm not that dumb.
The message we played on the air?
Okay, Howard?
Right.
So they picked, I didn't know I was being videotaped. Or taped.
Right.
That right there is illegal.
No, it's not. No, it's not in New York as long as
not letting me know I'm being taped?
No, he doesn't have to do that as long as they know.
Yeah.
All right, well, then I'm wrong. But that's sneaky. They pretended like I called up.
Yeah, right.
That's sneaky. That's not
But they asked you permission afterward, right? Didn't they say to you, hey, we want to play it?
No, they never told me.
Did you guys ever ask?
You never asked me if I wanted you to play that.
Which message? The one
where Sean says you guys aren't playing his commercial.
You never asked me.
No.
Okay, but what's this argument over? Is this over plugs or is this
it's
just
over
picking
everything, okay? The way you're trying to backdoor me and play games with me. I got so many things here.
Sean,
I'm like the biggest Beetlejuice fan.
I don't know where your insecurities
you have to work
coming
50
from.
hours a week. And you know what? If I was in your position, I seen Beetlejuice making the money he was, I get a little annoyed, a little envious, a little jealous. And maybe that's what you are, okay?
True.
Because 100% you are cutting his stuff out.
How?
My video just hit stores. Why hasn't it been on? The calendars. That's a big one. The calendars, Isaac, look me in the face.
I'm looking right at you, baby.
2 hours prior.
Go on the microphone.
You didn't remember if you left it in or not. How can you remember? You know why? Because you were sneaky.
Oh.
And you don't,
So this is more about
games.
Isaac being jealous of Beetlejuice.
Sean, you don't know what goes into cutting a show.
Somebody's making 10 times the amount of money you are, and you're working, flying behind a camera. Okay?
Well, I'm going to tell you something, Sean.
And this is the truth, Howard.
Well, Sean, let me tell you
you don't even want to be on the show if that's the way we're going to be treated.
No, I don't think...
Like what? I'm treating you with nothing but respect.
You haven't said one solid truth yet, honestly, to be honest with you. Nothing you said is...
Doug, you are so stupid, you know that?
I'm stupid.
Look at me like that and tell me the truth.
You're crazy. Okay,
I'm crazy?
right now, you're absolutely out of your mind crazy, because you are totally out of line right now.
I'm 100%
totally saying nothing
in line, and you're trying to make me look like
No, Sean, I like you. I told you I like you.
You should, because
How many
I'm the most
times?
loyal person anybody in here will come
You don't know
to us.
anything that goes on behind the show when we're off the air. And wait, let me finish my point, dude.
Yeah,
you know how many times I personally pitch Beetlejuice for segments or say, let's bring Beetlejuice in? Why? Because I hate him? Because I'm jealous of him? I want to bring him in?
And do you know how many times the E-Crew and the taking care of Beetlejuice when he's been at events?
And I'll tell you one. I'll give you this one piece of information, though. And this is really true, Sean. I've heard this for years.
I have my people call.
We treat him like a son.
Have him call it. Nothing's going to hold up.
And I
have nothing against you, Howard.
No, I understand.
I have nothing against you.
I want an old lady for you.
I don't think
I'd do anything for you.
Listen, I've had E come to me.
You got a sore throat back there?
I've had E come to me and say, Beetlejuice is the lowest rated thing on E.
Oh, and I said, hold
on.
Take it easy.
I'll tell you why. I'm going to tell you something. I say to them, I don't care.
That anyway.
It doesn't matter.
I get emails all the time. Where's Beetlejuice? He hasn't been on.
So let me tell you something. All these years, they've told me that. And I say to them, I don't care. I like Beetlejuice. He's funny. And
everybody does.
Well, wait a second. And they say to us, we do too. We're going to take a shot with Beetlejuice.
Always.
That's the truth.
33 shows.
33 shows.
I think it was more than that.
That sounds low.
My belief is that Beetlejuice just needs the right kind of exposure on E, and people will come to watch him more and more when they see him on there. So I am very much behind the Beetlejuice phenomenon, making sure that he gets airtime, and we keep building up his shows. So you have to know that E has come to me and said, we're behind Beetlejuice. So I do know that for true.
Okay, when I said...
and that's all I know about any of
Okay,
this.
no problem. When I said to Isaac...
We've also gone to his house and done a cribs.
Exactly. I do the most for the show. I let you into my home.
And gave you a free commercial.
I let you into my home. I give you videotapes of the crazy things we do. Okay?
And we air it.
I let you in our limo. We drive you in our limo. I'm just saying, when I don't do these things to say I did them. I do them because we love them.
We're appreciative of that.
But when you back me into a corner and leave a message...
Back on the mic.
Get on the mic. Get on the microphone.
You know what? It's kind of true.
Get on the mic.
All right.
No, Howard, I mean, there's so much more I have to say, but they're going to
say it.
Me.
We're not talking over you.
It's just a waste.
Well, it comes down to one question. Are they doing that?
Yes.
You know,
no, 100%.
I wouldn't think they would do
You
that.
wouldn't think
I think you do have a lot of people here.
You're not on the
I think you do have a lot of people who are fans of Beetlejuice. And actually,
we're the biggest fans.
I do think Doug and Isaac
are
the
biggest fans.
You know what I think is
That's not true.
What's happening?
Who took care of Beetlejuice in Vegas when he was crying, when he didn't know where to go, when he had no handlers with him?
100%.
Who took care of him? Who took care of him?
I could see through your eyes. lie.
Do you know what happened the day after the last show in Vegas when he was crying in the Hard Rock? Who took care of
the lie in your
when
eye.
people were just laughing at him?
You're a phony
Who
person.
took care of him?
Sean, you're seriously
You're a phony person.
I'm phony.
You're phony 100%.
You're seriously insane.
I'm 100%.
You know, I thought I liked you. I don't like you.
I don't
You're
like
going to
you
accuse me of
either. You wanna
that.
do something about it?
Yeah, I'm going to beat you up.
wanna
What, are
do
we going to
something about
fight? Yeah, go to jail again, Sean.
Go to
Come
jail
on, cut
again.
the crap.
Yeah.
Cut the crap.
Liar.
You want to, like...
Everybody said you're a user of Hank. This guy
I'm a
lives
user
with
of
me.
Hank. I didn't...
Okay?
Well, no need to say that. The beat has
I
dignity.
do. You wouldn't do that for Hank.
Do what? Do what?
You use Hank for his friggin' money, okay?
Yeah, I use him for his money.
You keep swallowing because you know it's true.
You are such...
No, I'm not.
I wish I was...
You know what I feel like getting? I'm smacking
Go
the
ahead.
both of you.
Come hit me. Come on.
No,
Get yourself thrown off the show
Because I know what I'm saying is true, and everybody's trying to play it against me. Isaac, you're such a phony. You could see right through you.
Why don't you, Richie,
you could see right through you.
Richie, talk to Rich.
Sean, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, Richie's your man.
Yeah, Richie's your man. You're out of your mind.
Richie knows everything I say behind the scenes. Ask Richie any question you want.
Are you trying to make enemies?
All right, let me hear what Richie has to
Ask
say.
Richie any question you want about me and what I do off the air behind.
See it through in your eyes. You're
Screw off.
Richie, what
You're
do you
phony.
You're a mental patient.
You and him are both
You should be
phonies.
back in jail.
All right, let's hear what Richie has to say.
Sean, sit. Sean,
come on.
Come on, take
Sit
it
down.
easy here.
Sean, sit.
Sean, sit down. Sit down. Sit
Get
down.
thrown off forever?
Sean, sit
Crazy.
down.
Sean,
Leave for now. Isaac, leave.
Let's calm everybody.
Everyone leave.
You, Isaac, you're just as phony.
Everyone leave.
Shut up.
Get out. Everyone out.
Now it's my turn to talk.
Sean, for me.
Meet me outside, pal.
Sean, for me.
Sean,
look at me.
Calm down.
Sean, look at me.
I'm crazy. I know what the hell I'm saying, and he's not
Richie,
going
go
to stand
ahead.
there and call me a nut.
Sean, look at me. I'm your friend, okay? Do me a favor, please.
Yeah, and you know what? And you want to be honest? You want to be honest too, Rich?
Sean, I'm your friend.
You tell me the truth?
What do you want to know? Ask me a question. Have I ever said that there's a conspiracy?
Put you out there on
Have
the
I
bus,
ever
Rich.
said there's a conspiracy? Have I ever said that they've done that to you, Sean? Have I ever said that to
But
you?
have you told me?
Have I ever said that to
You
you?
never strictly said it, but you went around it.
I never
You
said it, Sean.
I hear what you're
What did
saying,
Rich
Sean.
say?
I know what you're
What
saying.
did Richie say?
Tell me what I...
I
Sean.
love you, Rich. That's why
Sean,
I'm
you
not
know I
gonna go
love you,
out there.
Sean.
I'm not going to go out there like that.
Sean, I've always told you, whenever I cut the shows that
Then mix
I'm
it.
directly involved with,
Then we'll make it.
I always put your plug in there whenever...
Exactly.
If it fits
But why
perfectly...
can't they make it
but if
fit?
it, but I told you, Sean.
JollyDwarf.com, no matter what fits, no matter when you do it. Howard always says when
But
you
if
leave
it's dated-
the
if it's dated, we
go to
can do it.
JollyDwarf.com. But you can take out, go to Johnny JoJo's restaurant and say...
All right, here's what I think. I've heard it all.
There's so much stuff.
I've heard it all. Now I'm ready to decide.
You're going to make a ruling?
I'm going to make a ruling.
All right, can I just go...
You don't have to. I'm done.
Because you haven't heard nothing.
Listen to me. I'm going to make a ruling. I'm going to make a ruling. This will solve it. You want to fight or you want to solve things?
I don't
You're
have
a manager.
Like I said, I have nothing
You're
against you.
Beetlejuice's manager. We got to resolve this, right, Beat? Beat, you're a
Beetle
man,
is out
right,
of here
Beat?
now.
What do you
Can't see
think?
through liars. Howard, you're the most loyal person to everybody.
Both of them was liars because they in the way they are liars.
You
They
were just
didn't want to
talking
tell
about
the
today.
truth.
Beat,
How
you
you
feel
hate
they
to
were
be
lying?
jerked around.
They
You can
lied.
see
They
through
didn't want to
people.
tell the
You
truth.
can't see that they're standing there lying to you, and then I'm
They
telling
lied
you the truth.
to you.
I'm trying to just hear what Beat said.
And just because I get
They
upset means I'm
lying, Howard.
nuts?
They
No.
lying to you. They don't want to tell the truth. They lying. They lying to you.
You
They
can
don't want
see
to tell
it.
the truth.
Go back to
You
jail.
can see it, right,
You don't know
Pete?
about
I can
jail.
see it right through them. They lying.
All right.
But Sean, listen to what Howard has to say.
I am.
He's lying.
He's talking. Howard.
You know what I mean?
Dad,
I just wanted to hear Beatle's point of view in this.
You know, he's lying.
He's lying.
Yeah,
You feel he's
Who's
lying.
lying?
both of them. They're lying.
All of them.
Both of them.
All right. All right. Now, here's what I think we should do. Beetlejuice and Sean are friends of the show.
Yes.
I like
We love
Beetlejuice and I like Sean. They're good guys.
Enjoy them every time they're here.
Best guest ever, arguably. Best guest ever.
I feel the best guest.
Yeah.
I'm too loyal.
We're loyal, you're loyal, everyone's
I
loyal.
really am.
All right, quiet,
And what you got to remember as a
We
businessman,
appreciate everything you've done.
listen to
But I
me.
don't do it to say I did it, Robin. I do it because it pisses me off. And I know Howard has nothing to do with it because he doesn't know what air.
Let me hear what the audience thinks. What is it, Captain Jenks, before I make my ruling?
Hey, good morning, Howard.
Yes.
One thing I want to bring up is I've been on the show for over 15 years now, and I never expected to be on the show. And Beetlejuice gets a hell of a lot of attention on the show, and it's just like you should just be happy
Well,
with
you're not funny. Goodbye.
Hey, kiss my ass, you ass.
Yeah, okay, come down here.
Yeah, kiss my ass.
Come down here, James.
You're just crying.
You're not
I mean,
even
it's like
funny. You're an idiot. You're
Beetlejuice
a
gets a
moron.
lot of
You're like-
attention. Listen, Beetlejuice gets a lot of attention on the show, and I mean,
deserves it.
And I mean, it's like everybody gets their equal amount of attention. You shouldn't complain so much. I mean,
Complain? This is
Beetlejuice
the
is very
first
high
complaint
profile on
I've
the show. He makes a lot of money at his appearances. Why are you sitting around bitching about it?
No, this is the first complaint I've ever had, Jenks. You know, there's two types of audiences. There's a radio audience and the E audience. We need the E audience, okay?
But what I'm saying is you're getting attention anyway. I don't get on the E show all the time.
Whatever.
I don't get on the E show all the time. You don't see
You're
me
not
crying.
funny.
I mean,
Let me do. All right, let me explain.
That's just muddying up the waters again.
Really,
Well,
what does he do?
Here's the thing you got to understand, Sean. I know when Beetlejuice is on the radio show, we have lots of time to do lots of plugs, so there's no problem there. I always try to help Beetlejuice out.
I don't care about
Well, I think that's what you're talking about.
I'm saying I don't care about the plugs you give me on the radio because you give me so many of them.
Right.
I'm talking about the E channel.
All right, let me tell you about
where
the
we deserve them when there's another audience.
All right, let me tell you about the E channel. So the E channel takes these shows, and I don't sit there. I'm not there editing the shows. I don't really. I don't have anything to do with that.
Exactly.
Okay. And Beetlejuice is a guy I like putting on E, and E likes putting him on, and Beetlejuice is a good guy. Now, if you have a beef that, and as Bill O'Reilly says, what's the beef, sir?
Yeah.
And he said it many times. If you have a beef, here's some things I should have you think about. When you're on E, regardless of whether the plug is up there, it's like going on Letterman. Sometimes Dave doesn't even let you plug. I mean, one of my complaints about the show is you can't plug. You can't plug anything. At the end, he sometimes throws a mention and he does it over the applause. You can't even get a plug in. Seeing Beetlejuice on TV, giving him exposure nationally, when somebody walks into a video store and they see Beetlejuice, they know immediately what that is and who he is, and there's a tremendous amount of promotional value. So you got to relax. It's building a brand. So the first thing you got to understand is when you don't hear JollyDwarf.com or Beetlejuice has a new DVD out, it doesn't mean you're not getting promotion. So that's something that should calm you down. No. You should remember that Beetlejuice just being part of the show. It's like Artie's putting out a DVD. You don't need any plugs. People are going to walk into the DVD store. They're going to go, whoa, there's Artie from the Howard Stern Show.
But what I was going to say, Howard, because this is what Sean isn't getting. When they sit to look at the universe of material, we do things very long form on the radio show.
Right.
When they go back into the E room, they have to take the best 22 minutes.
That's true.
That they can find.
I hear what you're saying.
So
also.
take the best 2157.
All right. Well, wait a second. I also hear what you're saying. You want to get your plugs out on E.
Not even the plug, Howard. The
JollyDwarf.com.
The video that we just had put in stores. Why wouldn't that make it? When that same girl that held in her pee, that's when we were plugging that thing.
I'll tell you why.
Twice since
I can guess why. I'm not in on the conversation. I'll tell you why.
She plugged the calendar 3 times.
I'll tell you why, probably. I would guess.
She won $10,000. I mean, we don't ask for gifts. We don't ask for nothing.
I would guess that if it's a case where it's...
People are sick of seeing the same old girls all the time. That's, I mean...
Well, okay. I mean, you might say that, but they get the highest ratings. Unfortunately, that's the way it works. Pretty girls get high ratings. Unbelievably so.
And they lie to you, Howard. They come up and say they're going to do this, they're going to do that, and they don't. And you know what pisses me off? It's still, their website still makes the E channel. They just jerked you around.
So what I'm saying is, but listen to me. I don't feel jerked. I don't feel jerked.
You shouldn't be rewarded for lying to you.
Lying on TV is interesting to watch. See how you get worked up by it?
No.
Everyone
A girl who's going to come up and get naked pisses you off when she doesn't.
So that's
and she now still
interesting.
gets a plug to her website.
That's right.
Is that fair?
Yeah. It's fine because I'm getting something out of it and they're getting something out of it.
I mean,
you don't have to worry about that.
I got emails here, people trying to tell me to go around your back and jerk you.
You do what you want.
Let me ask one thing.
Always do what you want.
Sure.
I don't tell.
Excuse me. Is Sean saying that the show that Beetlejuice did where he talked about his DVD
hitting
not
stores
aired?
That didn't air, and that was back in July. But that girl who won the $10,000 to pee in was on twice already.
It's not oranges and apples. There was a reason probably that they haven't aired that show.
And by the way, I don't want to say it on the air. I'll tell you something.
He was on the last 5 times, and the only one that aired was with his family.
I know. And you know why? Sometimes they're not highly rated. I'm not going to... Listen, we don't need to bring out all the dirty laundry. I'm trying to do right by you guys, too. I don't need to say that.
All right, well...
Am I right, Robin, or am I wrong?
You're absolutely right. We have a commitment to Beetlejuice. We love Beetlejuice. His episodes are not the highest rated. And just for the record, you haven't mentioned his website once, and I'd like to do that right now.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Don't give it to me. No. I'm not here for no. I'm not here for that. That's why I'm showing you what type of person I am. I'm not here to plug, because I'm not plug hungry like every son of a bitch that comes on here and plugs the hell out of Howard, wears hats, wears shirts. We don't do that, Robin. So that's why I'm saying, why, when we do want something on the air, why doesn't it make it? One hand watches the other. You understand? I don't care if our ratings are low. You should still put it out knowing that we do the most for the show.
My priority is the TV show, not your website, JollyDwarf.com.
You came out and said, do I think there's a conspiracy? And yes, I do.
Well,
yes, I do, and you call me nuts.
Well, let me say something.
Okay,
let me wrap this up. Sean, let me wrap this up. Sean, look at me. Sean, look at me. Let me wrap this up. Here's what I think, because I hear you.
This is bull.
Well, you're being angry.
You're not
I ain't angry.
Are you listening, Sean?
I'm a little angry. I'm a little upset that you don't understand where I'm coming from.
You didn't hear what I have to say yet.
No.
All right, then I'll stop.
No, I'm just saying.
Sean doesn't have his headphones on.
Sometimes you got to know when to stop.
There's a school of thought. A lot of people in the whole way you're saying is people, not necessarily people that work for you, but everybody that's here. And the thought is, where would you be without the show? If you didn't have the show,
okay, Baba Boo, did you listen to the first 3 seconds when I came in? I said if it wasn't for Howard, we'd be nowhere.
That's the wrong attitude, Gary. Gary, that's the wrong attitude.
Because a lot of people are saying
I'm going to say something. I'm not saying that. That's not necessary. I don't need to hear that. I like Beetlejuice on my show, and I believe Beetlejuice should have a big career.
We'd be nowhere.
Sean, look at me.
So tell your
I think that Beetlejuice should have a big career, and anyone who does my show, I would like to help. And as much as I feel, where would Beetlejuice be without me? Where would I be without Beetlejuice?
I made over $3,000.
You're not listening to me. You're not listening. I'm about to give you something.
I'm just telling him. Where would I be without Howard? I'd be making $3,000.
Let me finish talking.
Right.
Everyone's got to stop now.
But wait a minute. Let me say something to you because you need to say this to Sean.
No, if you don't mind, I'd like to say something.
I've
been saying that.
And he's only going to be happy if he hears somebody agree with his conspiracy theory. Let's forget that and talk about what we're going to do in the future.
Sean, look at me. Look at me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. So here it is. Here's the thing. I hear what you're saying. And you want...
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
You're insulting me now. I'm not retarded.
No, I know, but you're saying you don't understand. You keep giving me...
I never said I didn't understand. I hear what you're saying. Do you hear me saying I hear what you're saying?
Yeah.
You've been heard.
Okay.
Okay. As far as your theories about a conspiracy against you, I don't believe that's true. That's my first thing.
Okay.
Secondly, what I'm hearing is a guy who's very hurt. You feel you're loyal to the show, which I happen to agree. Just listen to me.
Yeah.
You don't even have to say anything. It's going to be the easiest segment you ever did.
Okay.
Look at Howard. Get off your notes.
Right. Get off the notes. I don't care about him. I heard everything you got to say.
Oh, that's a lot. 10 pages.
You've done a lot for the show, and Beetlejuice is my man. And the fact of the matter is, we're going to continue doing a lot for you, and you're going to do a lot for us, and everyone's appreciative here on the show. I'm going to ask the E crew to be more sensitive when they cut the shows that Beetle gets his plug in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to ask them to leave in a plug for a dated appearance, but what I'm going to tell them to do is, when Beetle comes in to plug something, that somewhere in the show that ends up in there. Well, maybe the 15 plugs I do on the radio can't end up in there. Maybe 1 or 2 can.
Exactly.
So we're going to pay close attention to that, because that's what you're here for too. It's nothing wrong with wanting a plug, and your loyalty to the show should be rewarded. You've been heard. And more attention to detail will be paid.
I've been hurt too.
Let me say something else.
All right.
And Howard, like you said, you give me 15 plugs during the radio. One of them has to fit in each channel. You say them different ways.
One of them doesn't have to fit. We're going to see if we can make it fit. How's that?
One other thing. Sometimes the shows that Beetlejuice does here on the radio are not going to become E-shows.
When you're promoting a product, it should. Because when Jackass comes on, there's always makes it.
No, if you're feeling that every wait a second, it's not hurtful. If every Beetlejuice appearance you think should be on TV, it's not going to happen.
No, I don't think everyone should be.
Some of them we can't put on TV because for various reasons. We don't have to go into it here.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, some of them can, and the ones that end up on TV, I can assure you, I will ask my E crew to pay particular attention to the fact that you feel you're being slighted,
definitely,
and that your plug should make it in there.
And Howard, when you say they shouldn't make the show, you're right. If not all his appearances make it, but when the ones that do make it, when we plug in a product, that product should at least make it.
That's right. I agree.
You're a product, and it made the show.
I'm in agreement with you. Look at me.
So that's not fair.
So wait, what isn't fair about what I just said?
No, I'm saying what I'm saying.
All right. So you were heard, and I'm telling you, I'm going to tell them, I'm going to hold them accountable. So why fight? You won.
We're fixing that.
Because I want you to know that I'm not crazy.
Did I ever say you were crazy?
No.
But I said I didn't agree with you about one thing. I don't believe there's conspiracy here against you.
I really do.
But I hear what you're saying, and I'm going to look into it, and you guys should get a plug.
There always should be a plug.
That's it. You win. You're a winner.
I shouldn't have had to go through this craziness. And
well,
sometimes
you do.
How crazy I am to get a point across.
You're saying you're crazy. I'm not.
Oh, they are.
Well, maybe they feel that way, but that's their problem.
Well, I feel they're in a conspiracy.
All right. That's okay. That's something you got to let go of, though. Because it doesn't do you any good. You're a friend of the show, right, Beat?
Does that resolve it for you,
Now look
Sean?
at Beat's upset. Now Beat is upset.
See how easy it is to make him upset?
Yeah. Beat.
That's what Isaac does every time he comes in.
Beat, are you upset? Yeah. Beat's upset now.
He was
Beat
in here, he was
upset.
happy, and now look at what's going on.
You know the laptop thing they did? Everybody was begging me to do it in California.
Sean,
I didn't do it.
Sean, you can do whatever you want.
No, I'm just telling you. That's the type of person I am, Howard.
I know. Listen to me. I don't know what part of this you're not hearing. But I am telling you, you've been heard.
Do you feel that this has been resolved?
Not really.
Really?
No, by you, yeah, but by what's going to happen.
What do you care? What do you care about what they want?
Because I still don't think they're going to go out of their way to.
What did I just say to you?
Yeah, but Howard's now.
Wait. Did you hear anything I said?
Of course I did.
What'd I say?
You said that you're going to make sure that everything that you want happens, or at least try to make it happen.
I said the next Beetlejuice appearance, and you come in plugging something, I will say to the E crew, can you make sure that Beatles plug gets into the TV show? And what more would you want? I've acknowledged your contribution.
Now they realize it's Howard's priority.
I feel that you've been slighted in some way. You would like a plug. You deserve one, I think. I think you're loyal to the show. If they're overlooking that, not giving you special consideration, I'm going to make sure they do. What part is it? What part do you feel disadvantaged?
I understand. Can I just ask you a question? The part when Beetle was on promoting the calendars, and that show actually made the air, but the calendars didn't, and we strictly came to promote the calendars.
Right.
What is just that's just?
I don't know, but we're going to go move forward, aren't we? Are we going to move forward, or are we going to look backward?
I just want to ask you that show that when I was promoting my videos, that sales didn't do that good in the store.
Okay.
Because it never aired on the TV like everybody else's flies across the screen, calendars and books and everything.
All right.
And ours didn't even make the air. That was in July.
I'll ask
Can you see if they can show that? Because I know Richie called me and told me he already cut the show, so it's already done. It's just sitting on the shelves for when?
Well, if they haven't aired it, there's a reason they haven't aired it.
I mean,
we don't air. Some shows don't air for a year.
But if our video is going to be in stores, you always do it for other people.
But I do it on the radio. Hold it, Gary. No, I did. Listen to me. I plugged your video. Listen to me. I plugged your video on the radio. I can't guarantee you a time slot on E, and I can't guarantee you it's going to be done in a timely way. I can't. E has a schedule.
I understand that, and that's why when I went, and
I can't give you that.
That's why it's been happening.
I can't give you that. I can't give you that promise that as soon as Beetlejuice comes in here, within a certain amount of time, he'll end up on E. I can't. I'm not going to do that. That's E's business. They take the shows and decide when they'll air.
And they do have a commitment to you.
Yeah.
You know.
Robin called me nuts. Therefore, she has a presumption about me, which is why maybe our stuff isn't airing. Because
I think in the heat of anger, you said some things and they said some things.
The last 5 appearances.
Put it behind you.
Only one made it.
Listen to me.
𝗦𝗵cie.
Put it behind you. Move forward. Beetlejuice's appearance now. Make sure he gets his plug. Make sure it's on TV. If this show that hasn't aired yet on the DVD means that they have other shows they wanted to air beforehand, that's their decision. You got lots of plugs on the radio. You're going to get more plugs on the TV show moving forward. I'm going to look into it and make sure that you get your plugs. What part of that sounds bad to you?
Beetle, where you going?
Where you going, Beat?
Pete, where you going?
Where you going, Beetle?
I don't think it sounded good to Beat.
Beetle doesn't like it. He doesn't want to hear it. He walked out.
He's had enough of it.
Beetlejuice just left the room.
He didn't like what you were saying.
I don't know. Am I saying something wrong, Sean?
No, but you know how easy. No, you didn't do nothing wrong. But that shows you how easy it is to get Beetle in a bad mood, which Isaac tries.
Well, Beetle sees you're upset.
To do every time. You could go to every episode and he goes, Beetle, what's the matter? You look sad. Are you depressed? And he gets Beetle in a bad mood. He does it every time.
A lot of times.
It's unconsciously. But
is the show bad for you? Maybe he shouldn't come on then anymore.
You can huff and puff, but it's the truth.
Who's huffing and puffing over
Sure, no one's huffing and puffing.
Who's huffing and puffing? Oh, that's Fred. Makes noise through the whole show.
Through the entire show.
Fred is mentally ill.
Sean, focus on what we're talking about.
I may be mentally ill,
Yeah,
but Sean, I was not doing anything of the sort.
Now, I think this is a good resolution. What has been bad about this?
They're going to be conscious about getting the plugs
I sense you're still hurt, but I don't know.
I'm very hurt. Because I know that I'm not 100% taken seriously. And
by who?
I know people think...
Am I taking you seriously?
I don't know.
You know what I think?
What part of this don't you see me taking you seriously?
Like that you really think that there isn't nothing going on. And
I don't even care if there is. I'll look into it.
And so is Howard. I wish you knew how much it is.
Let's say it is.
And somebody that works here,
right.
I will not throw them name under the bus. 2 people that worked here. Well,
they're telling you something's going on?
100%, Howard.
All right. So let's assume you're right. Now you got me looking into it.
And I mean, Robin 𝗦𝗫cie called me a nut. Therefore, has.
You've said some things and she said some things. People say things in anger.
She asked me if I thought it was a conspiracy. I said, yeah.
What I'm telling you, whether it's a conspiracy or not, moving forward, when Beetlejuice makes an appearance, I can't guarantee he'll get on right away. I can't.
I know.
Doesn't work that way.
5 shows didn't get on.
Okay. Sometimes they don't.
They're not going to get on, especially when you don't like somebody.
No.
Everybody likes
not you.
If we have a hot show, we don't care. We don't care if Hitler came in here. If he's good on the air, he gets on.
Beetle's great on the air.
Beetle is great on the air, and he's been on 33 times.
How about when we were selling our car? Remember?
Yes, it's terrific.
I'm just bringing up another thing. The calendars, now the car, and the video. The car we came in to promote it on eBay. You made it to the radio. It didn't make it to the E channel.
All right. So what did I say? How are we going to move forward? How are we going to move forward?
Why didn't I make it? If that's why I came up here.
How are we going to move? How are we going to move forward, Sean?
Too many strikes.
Sean, look at me. How are we going to move forward?
Out of my mind.
Sean, you're not out of your mind. Here. Talking to you. You said you're out of your mind.
No, I said I'm not out of my mind.
Oh, okay. Look at me. I've tried to solve your problem. Look at me.
Sorry.
I've tried to solve your problem. Told you I'm taking you seriously.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure that when you come on the show, you get your plug. Will every show be on? No.
You'll get your plug.
Okay. When you're on the radio show, we can plug a lot. We can always.
And I don't even want that many plugs, Howard.
Understood. I'm happy to give them.
And do you ever see me with hats and shirts saying Jolly Dwarf?
No.
I don't do that like other people.
I know. Jackie used to do.
We don't lie and say we're going to do something and not do it and still get a plug.
So, Sean, what part of this makes you still feel disadvantaged?
The two numbskulls.
I think you shouldn't work with them anymore.
No.
They think I'm stupid. They think I don't know what's going on.
Because
You
this
can
is
see
how
when somebody's
this-
All right. Well, now you
right
got
through
it. But now you voiced it to me directly.
Howard, this is how this got this bad.
And you hated it. I heard you this morning. People, you're so loyal to everybody, and this is how they treat you.
That's right.
Well, that's the
But
same feeling
now
I feel.
I have said to you that I will look into this.
But he's not communicating well with the people he's working with at E. They're obviously...
Richie is fine. Richie's fine.
Then work with Richie all the time.
Yeah, I'll work with Richie.
All right. There you go.
That's all.
You've been heard.
You can't do this.
Your letter was not ignored.
I know.
And I think I've come up with a very, very good solution. I do. I am very pleased, and I wish you would be too, but if you're not, I understand.
I'm pleased with everything you do.
All right, that's it. Then we're done.
That's it.
Yes, Jay.
Yeah. Howard, I got to tell you, man, this guy, Beetlejuice is probably one of the best guests you have on the show. I think nothing but laugh every time.
I love the beat.
And look what's going on. You got his jackass manager talking for the past half hour, ruining a perfectly good opportunity here.
No, he's not ruining anything.
He
He's
came
fighting.
to resolve an issue.
He has a feeling that he's being disadvantaged. I've heard him, and I am going to respond in the way I think is appropriate.
Well, I think you should put him in the Robo-Spanker. Personally, I think
one more outburst, and you're in the Robo-Spanker. Yes, Eddie, you're on the air.
Yeah, how you doing, Howard? So listen, how come you always have to act like a dad to everyone that has problems? You have to be the one that solves everything.
I'm a problem solver, that's true. One of the reasons I've lasted in radio, Robin, Sean, Artie, Fred, not Benji. One of the reasons I've lasted in radio is because I'm able to hear people. I'm a listener.
Howard.
And when I hear somebody's upset, I'll listen to it. If it makes some sense to me, I will look into it.
Howard, one more thing. I'd like to move the limo, so there's an Italian sausage fair right outside, and I don't think you're going to get the giant limousine to go outside. Get Artie to go downstairs and pick out on some sausages.
Thank you.
All right, I'll do that.
All right.
You all right?
Beat, you okay over there, Beat?
Come on, Beat.
Come on, Beat. Let's have some fun. What happened?
Let's have a drink.
Talk to me what happened out there. Did you talk to anyone, or were you silent? Beat, what happened out there?
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, can I just put some closure on this for E?
No.
For E?
No.
No, for E.
No.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay.
We closed it.
We're good.
We're closed. That's it.
Because there's been a lot of bad communication going on, and that's what this is all about.
Yes, Frosty.
Yeah, Howard, this guy Sean is as crazy as Ronnie the limo driver.
Oh, here we go.
No need for name calling.
Hey, I got a quick question for you, too, Howard. I met Artie. He looks real skinny. I want to know if he's doing blow again.
No, it's just called dedication to the gym, sir. Look into it.
I believe blow is going on. Yeah, I do. I do believe you're on blow.
Thanks, man.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I do. I think he does a little tricky with
A
it.
guy can't have a fun weekend every once in a while?
My guess is yes. Thank you.
So, yes, sir, go ahead. That's a yes.
Joey, go ahead.
Yeah, how you doing, Howard?
What's up?
I don't like the way Sean came up there and flexed his muscles. So
We invited Sean.
Huh?
We invited Sean, and I wanted to hear what his beef was.
Yeah, but I don't like the way he was flexing his muscles towards Isaac. Isaac, you got a problem. I'll come in.
Come on down.
Wait for Sean downstairs. I'll give you a plug, Sean.
I'll meet you downstairs. I'll meet you downstairs right now.
Yeah, yeah. Come downstairs.
Come on
right
down,
now.
tough guy.
I'll give you a plug right in your mouth.
Okay, come down.
I'll give you a plug. What do you look like? Huh?
I'm about 5'6", 125 pounds.
You're picking on Isaac. You're picking on Isaac. Why don't you pick on me? Eh?
Okay, tough guy. What are you trying out for a roll there? What are you trying to get in the good fellas?
Come downstairs.
The good fellas, huh?
Come downstairs.
Yeah,
what are you wearing?
You sound like a moron, huh?
Well, I guess, well, he's a big man. Sean is a big, how tall are you, Sean?
Don't worry about it, Howard.
Sean is 6'7".
Don't worry about Howard.
Muscular.
I'll take care of that.
You couldn't beat time, brother.
Yeah. And yo, Beetlejuice, get rid of Sean. He's making your career worse.
Yeah, your career
You're a good man.
yours a little worse than yours worse than anybody else.
Beetlejuice, by the end of the day, you'll have another man.
Speak English. Speak English.
Yeah, speak English.
You're talking like this. It's not impressive.
Go back to where you came from, you white guy.
Yeah. What are you, huh?
Isaac, don't worry about it.
I'll smack you, Isaac, at the same time.
About it.
He can't do anything, right, Beetle?
I didn't do nothing.
You're boring. Get off the air.
You're boring.
I don't think you want to fight.
So that'll make that'll fit.
Well, okay. There's been a lot of emotion.
The show.
There's a lot of emotion in the room. Everybody calm down. What do you want to say, Rob? You have the last word, and then I have to take a break, and then we have to get the news.
Hey, Sean, you should, pipe down. Take your little coconut home and just pipe down.
Shut up.
All right? You're just like a whining little baby. If it wasn't for Beetlejuice, you'd be on the street.
If it wasn't for basketball, Michael Jordan be pumping gas.
You're a bum,
What are you trying to say?
I'm going to call JollyDwarf.com, and I'm going to toss you and Beetlejuice.
You toss Beetle salad. That's about the only thing you're going to be tossing, pal.
All right, good comeback. I like the Michael Jordan line, and I like to toss the salad line.
He's ready.
Serious. I mean, if it wasn't for radio, what would you be doing? I mean,
exactly.
You could say that about anything in the world.
I would be president of the United States.
If it wasn't for limos, Ronnie wouldn't be driving.
Oh, believe me.
Good driver.
Ronnie is a good driver.
So, I mean, what the hell? If it wasn't for puppets, there would be no puppet makers. What is this guy trying to say?
I think what he's trying to say, if it wasn't for toaster makers, we'd have no toasters.
First of all, I made more money with before Beetle than I am now.
Bottom line. I think we've addressed it.
And if it wasn't for chubby chasers, I'd never get laid.
Nobody else don't do it instead of you and me.
Beetle, you get laid. Hey, all I know is you're getting laid, right, Pete?
Oh, anybody can get laid that time.
If my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle, right, Pete?
Hey, pretty come be well. I mean, let's face it. Hey, face it.
Howard, I hope I'm not sounding like a complainer, because that's not what the type of person I am.
No, I invited you here. I invited you here
to do it.
I invited you here. You did what you said you do, and I hope you think I heard what you had to say.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, you're here because it was taken seriously, Sean.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I just don't want people saying I sound like a complainer.
No.
I do think I sound like a complainer, but it took me 3 years to complain about it. And I can't just continue to let it happen when I know it's happening.
But it was taken. It was taken.
No, I know how it took it.
It's taken for a reason.
All right, I hope everybody's resolved now and we can all leave happy. Right?
I hope you're happy. I think I've heard what you had to say, and I think I'm listening, and I'm responding in a positive way.
I hope you know
Beetle,
you're appreciated here.
Beetle, you continue to be my favorite guest. You're welcome here anytime.
Yeah,
and Sean,
Whenever you're ready.
and Sean, you are a friend of the show.
Yeah.
And you're welcome here anytime.
And we appreciate that.
Same here. All right.
All right. Appreciate you too.
Let's get loaded.
Let's everyone calm down. Let's all be friends.
Let's party.
Hey, Beetle.
Bring some girls out, Ronnie.
Come on, Ronnie.
Now it's time to party, right, Beat?
Yeah.
Come on, Beat. Now all the bad feelings are gone. Right, Beat?
See, now you should have some girls in here.
Beat, let's get some girls.
Beetle could be happy.
Hey, Ronnie want to come up with it. Hey.
Ronnie's the man. Scores man 923.
Hey, Ronnie, just bring me all in. Ronnie, I'm in.
Right. All right.
Call me a bit. 5 minutes, wake up.
What, yeah?
No.
No, I'll pretend we're off the air. Yeah, we're off the air. What do you want to say?
No, I was
All right. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with the news and everything else right after these words. Yesterday was such a busy day. I tell you, I'm going to talk about America's Got Talent for a second, but it's kind of a peripheral conversation. It's about business. I tell you, it's such a crazy ride over there. One of the things I found confusing last year about America's Got Talent was that we were in Newark doing the show. And by the way, the Newark facility was gorgeous, but it is very far from Manhattan. And when they were talking about another season, me doing another season, I said, for Christ's sakes, we're in New York. Can't we work out of New York? New York City, I mean.
In Manhattan.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you. I always had a dream. I thought that I would be New York's hero. I grew up in New York. I love this city. That's why I took offense when they said, oh, I'm looking to move down to Florida to avoid paying taxes. It's an honor to pay taxes in New York City. This is the greatest city in the world. And yes, you do have to pay to be here.
Now, you say that. I thought about that yesterday when you said that.
Yeah.
You've never been to most other cities.
Well, I know what I read. What? I was in San Antonio. What are you talking about? By the way, beautiful San Antonio River. I took a run there. Very nice. That's all I saw. But New York is the capital of the world, not of the United States, of the world. It really is. And if you don't understand that, you've never been here. So much creativity comes out of New York City. So much in terms of business and art. The museums, the restaurants. I mean, it is just a phenomenon. It is the greatest. That's why every terrorist wants to take it down. And that's why even when I go to like upstate New York, and they go, "You New Yorkers," and it's like, "Shut the fuck up, asshole." The New York spreads
Even
its
in
wings.
New York,
Right.
They want to take it down.
Right. So, the people in Newark were great, really, really truthfully, but Jesus Christ, when we would do the show, and we're doing the morning show, and, I'd go out there, who the hell wants to deal with traffic and stuff? So I had said to NBC, how about doing the show in New York, What's going on? I thought we were doing it in New York. And I had a dream, like Martin Luther King, I had a dream that when I said to NBC, the day I met with them many times, actually, but I said to them on one occasion, if I sign up to do America's Got Talent, we got to do it in New York. I can't do it in L.A. And in the back of my mind, I said, wow, this will be a great thing for New York because it's a major sort of live show. It brings money into the city. It adds to the tax base. You understand, Robin, that
yes,
this is an important thing.
Wonderful for New York.
Wonderful for New York. So I'll admit that I was a little disappointed. I was happy we brought money into Newark. But, my mission, I had a weird thought that, wow, I can't believe how many parades they're going to have for me when I bring this show to New York. Because all of these shows take place in L.A., and L.A. is the center for all of this stuff. And the fact that I was in a position in my life that somebody wanted me enough that they'd move the entire production to New York was maybe the greatest thing ever. I mean, it was a wonderful thing for NBC to even consider doing that. I mean, think about it. It's crazy, really.
Yeah, to change the show's location?
I was so honored by, this conversation I had with Paul 𝗲𝗍𝗍 and Meredith R. and these other people that I was moved by it. Can you imagine, for me, a shithead from Long Island?
Well,
Robin, you've said it. They all say
it. Do you have to say such nice things about yourself?
Honest to God, it was really quite something.
But that boy standing in the corner, being ignored by everyone.
Not everyone. There was one person who paid attention. My mother, and she wouldn't get away from it. Yes. Yeah, well, anyway, it was really quite something. And I said, gee, this is a great gift for New York. So I was quite proud of myself. Of course, no one else really noticed. But so, I got excited about it. Well, when I met with them, I said, gee, can you find a New York venue this year? They said, well, we're going to make our best effort. We really, really are. And, crazy. So last night, I'm sitting home, 7 o'clock at night. My agent rings up and he's sending an email from NBC. They have this announcement to make, an announcement. So... Yeah, exactly. So my agent says, hey, why don't you let Howard make the announcement? There's an announcement to be made about the location. Why don't you have Howard make it? Because, A, Howard's from New York. B, this really means something to New York. And you know what? It's always a little more exciting when it comes from Howard. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's a good thing. So, I said to my agent, I go, why is everything last minute? Why can't we plan something like this? Let's make the announcement some sort of interesting way. He said, well, yeah, I agree with you, but, what are you going to do? And so it was top secret. I was afraid to even tell Beth last night.
Really? Might get out.
Yeah, look, like, who knows? She might accidentally say something to someone. And, I'm guarding this secret. I've been guarding it for months,
Oh, my. You knew this for months?
I knew that this was in the planning, but then they said it wasn't going to happen. At one point, they even told me I have to pay for it. So, don't think I'm joking.
Oh, my God.
So,
Every job you get these days.
Yeah, everyone wants to be paying for stuff. This is what happens in the newspaper when they inflate your salary. Anyway, so, believe me, if I could, I'd do the whole damn show from my apartment.
You got a facility.
Yeah. But kill the music for 1 second, please. Thank you. So anyway, going on with the story, I'm like, oh my God, here's the announcement, and I'm going to get to make the announcement. I got to keep it super quiet, and then there's a coordinated effort. NBC's saying don't make the announcement till 7 o'clock because we're going to press release it.
Embargo,
blah 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 blah. Now I'm all excited that I get to make this announcement, which is part of my dream to bring revenue to New York City. Blah 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 blah. I love this city. I love the mayor. I love the governor. Blah, 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 blah. I'm planning my speech.
Even when you don't love the mayor, you love the city.
Right. No, I love the mayor.
Well, I'm talking about there have been other administrations.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I can point to a few. But nevertheless, I'm all excited. So I come in this morning, and I had to include Gary in this because he was helping me coordinate the announcement. And Gary goes, Jesus Christ, I got that memo late last night. I didn't understand that. I go,
This
no.
is all going on last night.
Oh, my God. Robin, carrying on with this memo, top secret, don't ask, right?
This is crazy.
And me, because they're a network, I figure they are under control and they know what the fuck they're doing.
It sounds like this is our kind of organization.
Oh, worse. We might be more organized than NBC. Honest to God, I've decided.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, with the fiasco and late night and mornings, and it's just crazy. So I go, now I know why. So I go, oh, okay, this is great. I'm keeping it quiet. So I get in this morning and I said, well, I'll tell Ronnie, because Ronnie does security. Now in the morning I can tell him, Ronnie works over at America's Got Talent with me. I'm going to tell Ronnie, and I'm going to tell Tony, the hairdresser, because she works there with me all the time.
Right.
I said, look, I got to tell you something, the two of you. I'm not making the announcement till 7. I'm letting you know early. I haven't told a soul. But I'm going to make this announcement this morning. And here's what it is. And Tony goes, oh, yes, it's in the newspaper. yeah, this is it. I go, what newspaper is it in? She goes, the Daily News.
Oh, jeez.
So I go, no, it's not, because I have the Daily News. I open the Daily News, my Daily News. It's not in there. She goes, oh, that's interesting. And she opens her Daily News, and it's in there. So mind you, somebody gave this to the Daily News over there. They're carrying on.
And they got it into some of the editions.
And they so didn't care that they only put it into one edition. They didn't even put it in the other edition. So, again, I'm thwarted, and I feel foolish. But anyway, what can I tell you?
Well, nobody would know that all of that went on.
Well,
except for you telling us.
Well, I'm annoyed. But anyway, the exciting news is, it doesn't take away from the fact that I'm excited. The exciting news is, are you ready, Marianne?
Howard, I'm dying. I don't have no newspaper here at 6:30. Is it Radio City Music Hall in New York City, or is it in freaking Brooklyn?
Radio City Music Hall.
You're kidding.
No.
Oh, my God.
I can't believe it. You know what kind of box they got there? You know how you're going to look on that stage? Oh, my God, Howard, it's going to be Bedlam in New York. People are going to go wild. I'm so excited. All I need is Howard in my life on the AT&T stage. I love you, Howard.
All right, Marianne, thank you.
You're
well,
the
anyway.
man, Howard. I'm the queen. I got my gown. I cannot wait.
Well, anyway, I
Boy,
was
that's
so...
the person to tell something you're excited.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Yeah, I was mildly excited. But why I'm excited about this is that, first of all, Radio City Music Hall has such a great meaning in my life. You know, many times my parents would take me there. I'd see the Rockettes in a movie after we ate at Tad's, and I'd be so gassy from Tad's, but I couldn't fart in public, that my gas would back up. So there were so many painful moments in Radio City Music Hall. So many wonderful memories of my father telling me to pee, but I couldn't because my penis was too small. Right there in that bathroom at Radio City Music Hall, Robin.
But wait a minute, back
so many
up.
great memories.
Yeah, but anyway,
but wait, back up for me for a second,
yes.
because I didn't ever understand the movie and the Rockettes.
Oh, you always went around Christmas when your parents took you to Radio City Music Hall. It was a big deal. We get dressed up. They had a live show first, and then the movie.
And the Rockettes were the whole show?
The Rockettes were the main attraction.
Wow.
Look at them, Dutch, they do it in unison.
Guaranteed, Howard, they're going to bring you out with Rockettes.
That's the plan. All right, so anyway.
Howard, I'm so excited.
Thank you, Marion.
I love you, Howard.
I'll see you there.
I love you. All I need is Howard.
All right. Anyway, the reason I got excited about this is it's very different when you do a television show and they go live from New York as opposed to Newark.
And live from Radio City.
Radio City. It's such a legendary place. And I even said to America's Got Talent, I said, there's going to be such a run on tickets because people love to see a show. You know, and to see it at Radio City. And it's great. It's great for the city. It brings in a lot of revenue.
It's very exciting.
Very exciting, and I know it took them forever to put the deal together. And not to really, in all honesty, the guys at NBC did a beautiful job because.
Were you the holdup? Radio City? Well, Howard Stern is going to be on our marquee.
Yeah, I think they were concerned that I'd be there. I think in order to make the deal, they threw me out. But I know what a difficult deal this was to put together. And I believe it involved the governor's office. So don't ask. It's a whole thing.
Everybody got involved.
Yeah, I don't know the whole story.
I guess it is.
Where is the press
That takes
release?
up a lot of time, doesn't it? Having your set at Radio City Music Hall.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. It's really great. And can you imagine the fans here in New York going nuts with the tickets and the whole thing? It should be really, really great. It is one of the most historic venues in the world. And let's see what Paul said. There are a few entertainment shrines in the world that are as venerated as Radio City Music Hall. He used a lot of big words.
Venerated.
Yeah, that's how you get to be the head of late night.
What does that mean?
Many of America, who knows? I think that's like when you put holes in something and a lot of air goes through it.
I think that's ventilated.
Oh, right. Same difference. Many of America's greatest performers have graced this legendary stage. Now AGT will have the rare opportunity to discover greatness in this renowned venue. We're delighted. The 8th season of America's Got Talent will come from New York. Blah, blah, blah. We applaud Governor Cuomo and New York legislature for developing and advocating programs that attract investment and create jobs for New Yorkers. Said Rick Cotton, Executive Vice President, General Counsel for NBC. Let's see. Today's announcements for the proof that New York is becoming the place to be for film and television industry, Governor Cuomo said. See.
Oh, the governor's commenting.
Yeah. Well, that was my dream.
Well, let me say, I will ask something here because I'm
Go
reading
ahead.
now what was in the Daily News.
Thank you.
And it says that it's due to the Jimmy Fallon tax credit?
Yeah, well, I think that NBC wants to move the Tonight Show to New York.
Right.
So in order to keep him there, they created a tax benefit for NBC to keep the show in New York.
Wow.
Yeah. I hope I'm saying that right. I mean, what do I know? I mean, that's the worst kept secret, too, that Jimmy Fallon's taking over the Tonight Show. It's a done deal.
They've already made a law in New York.
Here, look. Jimmy Fallon closes NBC Tonight Show deal. Seth Meyers eyed for late night. It's already a done deal.
Where's Jay in all this?
Jay's out the fucking door.
They're not even talking about it. Last time.
If I'm Jay, I'm going to Fox.
Last time, remember, they would say, Jay will still be in the mix. Now there's no even in the mix.
Do you imagine Fox just takes Jay and then they have the #1 late night show?
Is that possible?
What? What?
Sometimes those things just don't work out.
You know what I might do? I might let Jay warm up the crowd for America's Got Talent this summer.
That would be so funny.
Hey, everybody. Hey, here comes your judge. How much doing?
All right, when the judges come out, you're going to stand up.
Isn't that great?
Let's practice.
All right, we're going to practice now. Everyone say, you're going to Vegas. Yeah, Vegas. Everyone practice the chant.
And put up your arms like this when you want to make the judges do the next.
That's right. If you don't like something, you can boo. I mean, that's a practice. 1, 2, 3, boo.
Anybody with a T-shirt?
Yeah. Jimmy Fallon's march to inherit the Tonight Show is nearly complete. The late-night host has closed a new deal with NBC that will pave the way for him to replace Jay Leno in the 11:35 p.m. slot. What's so great is, too, they drag it out. Jay just looks like a buffoon.
But now I didn't understand what you were talking about. So you knew all of this before Jay did that duet with Jimmy Fallon the other day. No wonder you said it made him look like a shithead.
Yeah, he's a shithead. Everything Jay does is a shithead. I'm so glad NBC's getting rid of him. Yeah, because we got to do upfronts in L.A. with I got to appear with the crew of The Voice. For something. I don't even know what it is. And I know Leno's going to be there. It's going to be fucking embarrassing.
Really?
Hopefully they'll fire his ass before I got to go do that next month.
Would he show up?
I don't know.
Why would he show up?
He could do a duet with me. Still not clear as when exactly Fallon will take over tonight. The Hollywood Reporter's source says some NBC execs want to launch Fallon's New York base tonight in February during the network's highly rated coverage of the Winter Olympics. February. Oh, okay.
February what?
Oh, February. February. February.
February of 2014.
But producer Lorne Michaels is said to prefer to give Fallon a little more time.
Lorne Michaels going to produce.
First of all, that's the star of late night right now. They see Lorne Michaels knows how to play it. I was just telling Gary this. The guy quietly behind the scenes now has completely wrapped up late night. He owns it. He's got the 12:30 slot he's going to produce with Seth Meyers. He's got the 11:30 slot with Fallon. And he's got Saturday Night Live. Completely locked up the entire franchise. And he controls the whole fucking thing. That's That's the way to do it. And I admire that. He keeps his mouth shut. You never hear from the guy.
Well, hasn't he had his run-ins? I mean, there was a period of time where he didn't run Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, look how well that worked out.
But he let him flounder, and then he came back, and he was the savior, I guess.
Yeah, he did it perfectly.
Jay saved, but no accolades.
Wouldn't you love if Jay took over Conan show at TBS? Stole
That's
the show.
what he should do. Now he should start hiding in the closet at TBS meeting.
Would Conan kill him? He probably would just kill him.
You know what? Yeah. And everybody would say he had a right to.
I was watching Conan. I watched because I love Seth Rogen, and Seth Rogen was a guest. He was so good on Conan. But I taped it. You know, otherwise you forget about Conan.
I haven't really looked since he started that show.
It's somewhat sad when you tune in, actually. You feel bad for the guy.
You almost feel like nobody's watching but that audience he's talking to.
Yeah.
Like there's no one at home.
Yeah, I mean, he just like blew out. Well, okay. What are you going to do?
It's like nobody even talks about, are you going to do Conan? No, that isn't even a question anymore.
Right. I would do Conan if I lived in L.A. just because I feel bad for him.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, people, are you going to do Fallon? Are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? Nobody says Conan.
Yeah.
Used to be the guy.
Yeah, NBC was talking to me about doing some appearances before the start of America's Got Talent. I told them I don't want to do too many. I hate those fucking appearances. I think next week I got to do the Today Show.
Yeah, you said maybe
with the whole group.
Interview?
I don't like to do group interviews. I'll be honest. I'm not such a great team player.
You know what's? How do they seat you even?
It's like Howie and I are bookends, and then the two gals
on a couch.
Yeah, and they kind of seat us the way we are as judges. Like Heidi's next to me, and then Mel B is next to Howie. It's like wherever we go, we're glued that way. And so they were like, "Hey, would you go on the Today Show and talk to Matt?" I go, "Yeah, sure." And they go, "Oh, with the whole gang." And I go, "Oh, okay."
Well, now Heidi's going to be the big attention getter because she saved her kid.
Right. It's perfect.
I'm going to talk to you. Who you saved?
I'm gonna stand there.
You didn't even tell me. She also saved the nanny. She was saving everybody in Hawaii.
Are you forgetting that I'm a hero and I saved the guy from jumping off a bridge a couple of years ago?
How many years ago?
Well, I'm still playing that one. I'm actually going to go on dressed as 𝗛𝗏. I'll be like, "Oh, hello, Matt. I'm back."
Oh, dear.
Fucking 𝗛𝗏. Everyone acting like now they all of a sudden love her. You all hated her. Give Matt a break. He's just trying to get rid of her so fucking you people would be happy.
I think people just love to be involved.
Yeah. Like all of a sudden Matt's a bad guy because they got rid of 𝗛𝗏. Nobody even liked her.
What's wrong with the Today Show? Nothing's wrong with it.
P.S. Matt doesn't even have the power to get rid of anybody. As much as you'd like to think, he didn't have the power to get rid of 𝗛𝗏. That's the network's decision. You should fucking
still, they're like, you shouldn't have even talked about it.
Right.
They act like Al Roker is a saint. Al Roker never said anything?
Al Roker hates 𝗛𝗏. Let's start that rumor. No, Al likes everyone. That's what I'm going to do. You know what? I am going to go on the Today Show, and I'll sit there and I'll let Heidi do her thing, and I'll let Mel B do their thing, and I'll let Howie do his thing. And then whatever little time is left over for me, I'm going to say I'd like to make a statement now in favor of Mr. Matt Lauer. And then the place will quiet down, and I will just say, you know, can we be honest? Everyone hated 𝗛𝗏. I don't know one woman who watches the Today Show who liked her. And this idea that everyone is blaming Matt, why don't you all go fuck yourselves? I mean, really, it's abhorrent to me. This is what NBC should do for Matt, but I'll do it. I'll take care of it. I'll take the hit. I'm just going to go, you know, it's
Are you so sure that they're on board with Matt?
I don't care what they're on board with. I'm on board with Matt.
Because I've been hearing some crazy stuff about people who have already been lined up to replace Matt Lauer.
They're making a mistake. Their ratings will go way down.
Did you see that all weekend? They were talking about
sure.
The guy from CNN.
Everyone hates him. That guy from CNN. They don't know what... CNN be thrilled to get rid of Anderson Cooper. That motherfucker takes over New Year's Eve. You want to hang yourself. Anderson Cooper. Like, that's some sort of bargain.
They apparently have been in secret talks with him.
What, Anderson Cooper is better than Matt Lauer? I don't think so. No.
NBC is doing strange things to get ratings these days. Disparaging their head guys.
Anybody is good. But, hey, I'm on board with NBC. This move into radio...
Are you going to be all right?
I'm going to throw up. I'm so excited.
This is too exciting for you.
It really is. I'm thrilled. First of all, the show, the schedule is from 9 to like 11 o'clock on Tuesday night, so this way I can just go right home and go to bed.
You almost live there.
Yeah, exactly. But Radio City's across across from here, from this building.
I know.
I didn't know that. I know you know that.
You didn't know?
I just learned that. But look out the fucking window. Maybe I know something. Ronnie just said to me, you know, we're right next door to Radio City. I go, no kidding.
You're across the street.
Oh, I didn't know that. I said, is there any way I can get there underground?
You're so funny. You're right in the neighborhood, and you probably said, I wonder how you get there.
Well, how do you get there?
Same way you get here.
Yeah, but I don't know how to get here either. I still don't know this address.
Oh, my
And I'm not
goodness.
joking.
You don't know where we are. If somebody
No.
said to you, where is your building?
I know it's the McGraw-Hill building, but I don't.
Where is it?
I don't know.
What street is it on?
What I say is it's in Rockefeller Center.
And what street is it on?
I don't know. I told you I don't know.
It's on
How would I know that?
6th Avenue.
That would mean I have to actually open my eyes when I'm in a car and look at something.
And between what and what?
I don't know. I know 6th Avenue, maybe?
Well, it's on 6th
Oh, it's not between 6th Avenue?
Can you picture? That's pretty good. That's
Is it like 47th Street?
No.
What is it? Where are we? Where are we right now? Someone tell me where we are. I should know that.
We're, you really want to know?
Yeah.
We're between 48th and 49th.
Well, I was off one block.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that makes a big difference because you can't even see it from 40.
That's a nice building, too, though.
Yeah.
Can you picture on a map where we are?
No. I don't.
You can't picture New York.
I
the
love not
state
to know.
he couldn't
I really do. I love not to know. I don't have any idea where anything is, and I'm embarrassed by it. And I got to get that under control. That's one of my things on my someday maybe list. That
Do you
someday
think you could recognize the state of New York on a map of the United States?
I know where it is. Yes.
You could recognize it and point it out.
No.
They picked out shapes.
I don't know anything.
Like not the.
I know where like Texas is because it looks like weird. It's at the bottom there. I know where Florida is. I know where New York is. Kind of. It's in that upper right hand.
It's in a jumble of states.
It's in a jumble of bullshit.
Could you pick it out?
Yeah, I know like Vermont's there somewhere.
You said you couldn't get home. Could you really?
I think I could get home, but it would take me some time to figure it out.
He'd have a phone that he
Yeah,
used
my Google
the
phone.
GPS
But
on.
so you wouldn't know in general what direction to walk, or?
No, I have no idea.
Wow.
If I walked out of the building right now, I'd have no idea where I was or how to get home.
I told Benji I live 2 blocks from him. He used GPS to find me. He's been there.
And you know what? I'm going to admit something even more embarrassing.
What?
When I left your apartment, I used GPS again to get home, even though I had just come 2 blocks to see you. I have no idea where anything is. I don't know how you guys do that.
That's part of what's so great about Manhattan is you can.
I know.
It's easy to get around.
yeah.
That's what I said to my wife. We don't need to live in Manhattan. It's a waste on me because I don't know where anything is.
Do you know how wide the island is?
No. I don't know.
It's only 2.5 miles wide.
Yeah,
At the widest.
You're telling me information I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
funny.
honest.
There's a restaurant, a wonderful restaurant that's a couple of blocks from Howard. I told him I was there. He goes, "Oh, I've never been. I don't know that restaurant."
Of course not. I don't know any restaurant. I only know where Beth takes me.
You gotta start. If you start bike riding, you'll learn it.
Oh,
Yeah,
forget
well,
bike riding.
it's very
We'd
dangerous.
Get lost, and we'd never hear from him.
Everyone I know who bike rides has been hit by a cab in Manhattan.
Fred rides a bike. He's never.
Not in
been hit by
Manhattan,
a
I
cab.
don't.
No, he
Oh, you
doesn't.
don't?
No,
I do not.
Well, it's
People are
different.
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm talking
I
about
don't know
people
how people
who
do
are.
it. I thought Fred did it.
No, it's so dangerous.
But anyway,
remember that good-looking kid who used to work for us? That guy that every chick loved? Yeah, no, not Sussy.
Not
I know.
Sussy.
He was for the TV.
From the Howard TV. He was a bike rider, big bike rider, athlete. Boom, gets hit by a cab. He has a scar now from the top of his head to the chin.
He's still better looking than all of us.
Yeah, he is.
Who was that?
Was that Gum?
No.
Oh, Adam.
Yeah.
He got slammed, and then I have another friend who she went right over the top of a cab.
Wow.
Yeah, and then she's some athlete. I mean, it's ridiculous.
They're putting out all those bike lanes, and they are confusing.
Right.
Have you noticed that?
Robin, I don't even know where we are. What would I
You
notice?
don't know what's going
I
on.
just confessed to you I don't know how to get home from here.
There are all these bike lanes, and then they have these left turn lanes. You don't know what's going on the street anymore. Is that the bike lane? Is that the turn lane? Of course people are getting killed. Then they have these pedestrian things where people just start sitting in the middle of the street.
Right. Well, anyway, so the big news is, even though it's already in the newspaper and I was supposed to make the announcement, so that's a bit of a disappointment.
You know what? The other thing in the daily news story, it's really, I can't believe they put this in the
Go
story.
ahead.
That part of the reason they're moving the show to Radio City Music Hall is because you complained about the commute to Newark.
Well, I did. I mean,
But that doesn't, I mean, That doesn't need to be in the story. Let it just be.
I didn't write it.
His heroic story.
Yeah.
Howard brings.
You know what?
Not that he whined.
Going to New York,
complain.
going to Newark wasn't even that bad, actually. I mean, it didn't take us that long. It was like 20 minutes, on a good night. But I'm thrilled about this. This is just exciting. To me, it's exciting to walk into Radio City to do a network television show. I think it's great.
Yeah, it's just that's like you took a shot at Newark instead of this is just a great thing for New York.
Right. No, this is a slam dunk home run. Gets me totally psyched up about the show and doing it this year. Can you
what
imagine?
are they going to say? Live from
New York. Hey,
or Radio City Music Hall.
Right, live from Radio City Music Hall. Everyone's excited about it. And so, especially for our fans, this summer I'll see you in Radio City Music Hall because, that'll be fun. That'll be nice.
Ronnie, I just found out that the Radio City bit is being added to the Daily Show. That's seriously why I'm here.
What about?
I just want to know if that makes things a lot easier on you.
Yes, it does. It makes life a million times easier for me and for him, for Mr. Stern. He can be home in 5 minutes. He doesn't have to worry.
Given the fact that it's so close to Sirius.
Yeah.
Will you walk him over there?
No.
You're still going to drive? Won't it seem kind of silly?
What are you talking about?
Going from Sirius to Radio City. I imagine there's going to be some days where he's going to have to go from...
No, he's not.
What about a dry run?
It's at night.
What about a dress rehearsal?
It's at night. It's at night. That's another thing. Where are you coming from with this? It's at night. It's at night. It's at night.
Say that again?
It's at fucking night. Get out.
What do you got there?
Get out.
What is that? All right, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Get out.
I'm leaving.
Get out.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. On Monday's wrap-up show, John and I talked about that Howard was in a very bad mood. A lot of you called in, had a lot of tough questions for us. I think we answered all of them. Here's what happened.
Let's start off with Steve in Jersey. Steve, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Steve.
I just know Howard. I've been listening to you, Howard, for, 20-something years. 89, I started listening. I love the guy to death. He's really getting out of touch with his fans when he gets on there, and he's just so successful, has so much money, and complains constantly about it. I mean, we love to hear about his life, but he's losing touch with a lot of his fan base, the way he does things sometimes.
Well, I mean, the reason you listen to the show is you want to hear Howard and his life, and you want to hear him complain about it and, goof with his parents and yell at people here and everything that he does. He had a tough week, and he's letting you know how he feels. And, yeah, you're saying, well, if I was on AGT and if I blah, 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 I wouldn't complain about it. Everybody complains, no matter how successful they are.
No, I know. I love the guy to death. I hate, I hear people like me call in, and sometimes I get pissed at him, but today, I don't know, it just kind of bothered me a little, and I figured I'd call you guys. I'm a pretty middle-of-the-road listener, an average guy, and it aggravates me a little sometimes.
I get that, but again, that's what you want to hear in the show. You don't want to hear Howard come on and say, hey, what a great day, everyone's in a great mood. That's just, one, it'll never happen, and two, that's not why so many people love the show. But he was being pretty hard on himself this morning, no doubt about it.
I'd also be upset if he came in and was like, there's this thing that happened, but I'm not going to talk about it, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I'd rather him say how he feels.
Yeah, better that he puts it all out there.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, like I said, today, I don't call too often, first-time caller, but I listen constantly, and today it got me calling. So I don't know if it's me, or if it's just him. I don't, it could be my mood today, but I just wasn't in the mood to hear it today.
All right. Well, we appreciate you calling in, Steve, and taking the time. And, yeah, I mean, Howard definitely was in one of those moods this morning. You could tell, and I don't think he really took it out on anybody here. I thought he more took it out on, whatever the subject matter was that he was discussing. And you want Grumpy Howard, but sometimes, as Steve's saying, maybe you don't. So, I don't know, sort of a mixed bag there.
I never want Grumpy Howard.
Well, that's because you're here. If you're a listener, Grumpy Howard sometimes is the best.
Right.
Let's go to David in New York. David, you're on the wrap-up show.
Baba-booey.
Hey, David.
Hey, I just noticed off of the Mark Wahlberg interview that Howard just seemed a little distant, and it seemed like he just wanted to get it over with,
I don't think that was the case. I know Mark was on a really tight schedule, and he had to be out by, I think, 8:15. So Howard had to do sort of a compressed interview there. I don't think his mood had anything to do with that. And I thought it was a pretty good interview because Mark will call out Howard, and Howard will call out Mark. And
that's what I was looking for, because that's what happened in the last interview.
Yeah,
but I didn't get a lot of that. I got a lot of question and answer.
They went back and forth a little bit.
Especially at the beginning.
Yeah, in the beginning. They talked about, both Howard and Robin said that Mark's going to revert back to his old ways and stuff, but he's a pretty religious guy. And Mark did say that he'll only come in if he really believes in the movie. And last time he came in with Ted, and we all know how that turned out. So, and by the way, I mean, Mark Wahlberg's a pretty smart guy. I mean, he got a piece of Ted that made over $500 million already worldwide, and he produces a bunch of different stuff. He's I really respect what he does in the entertainment industry. Puts on a lot of good shows too.
Yeah, he does. It's a really good. He's really up and coming. So another thing it reminded me of was I don't know if you remember way back the old Eddie Murphy interview, like the first Eddie Murphy interview.
Yeah.
I kept thinking of that every time I was listening to the question and answer that they were having back and forth.
Well, again, I think it was more a matter of Mark being on a tight schedule versus because I mean, Gary just came in here. I mean, he loves coming up here with Howard. I mean, they've got this respect for each other that they've had for years.
Yeah, he was just on a tight schedule today. But he listen, I give him this much credit too, man. He always stops by whenever he's got a project. Mostly, except for that one time we made fun of him. But he always comes by when he has a project. And not everybody who's supposed to be a friend does. Sometimes they skip us. He usually doesn't.
No, he was heading over, I know, to GMA and doing a couple other things today. He does always come by. So, David in Maryland, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hi. The interviews are still CERN terrific and everything, but when he just is talking and you all are backing him up, it's filled with a bunch of lies. I mean, he loves AGT. Loves it. Stop complaining about it. That's not what we want to hear. You tell us he's doing what we want. What we want is the truth. Be honest. He's not honest anymore.
I can tell you. Hold on. Can I answer that? Wait
a second, Gary.
Hold on. He doesn't love it today. So today he was being honest. Maybe he'll love it tomorrow, but today he was not loving it, and he was being very honest.
He makes things up. Nobody will
dude, I was in there this morning, and John is my witness. He was not making that up.
No, he wasn't.
And, I mean, why doesn't anybody admit that Robin's a lesbian? I mean,
because
why don't you
she's
talk
not.
about the real... Oh, please.
David, that's Robin's story to tell.
But hold on. That's not even true. Robin's not a lesbian. That's the line I would use if she were. Why are you sure she is? I've been away with her. I've been to the Anne Frank house drunk with her with her boyfriend.
You were with Justin Bieber and her at the Anne Frank Museum?
Jesus, that's your stand-up comedy, brother?
No, but I mean, come on, she's a girl lover. But we need to get back to honesty on this show, Gary.
Well, I think what you want to get into is whatever you think is honesty. You want to get into your weird conspiracy theories and call them real.
No. I'm not a conspiracy person. I just want honesty.
Well, what else?
And I love you.
What else do you think? David, what else do you think is missing?
I just don't think the stories are truthful. That's all. I think there's a lot of what John said. I think you say what you think the audience wants to hear. I don't think it's all honesty anymore. That's all.
When did John say that? John, what's wrong with you?
When did I say that, David?
Didn't you just say that Howard says and does what the audience wants? Didn't you just say that to the first caller?
No, or if I did, I forgot the context of what we were talking about.
He said something about Robin being a lesbian, but not that.
No, he means the first caller.
I'm talking about that. I'm talking about the first caller.
Right.
You told the first caller that everybody's, sometimes wants to make the show what they want, but Howard's just doing what everybody wants, but he isn't anymore. I don't think
By being
he
himself is what he was saying. By
Yeah.
talking about what's in his life.
I said, look.
But I don't think he tells the truth.
But David, are you saying that Howard got up this morning and said, "I'm in a great mood, but just to make the show more interesting, I'm going to tell everybody that I feel like shit and I did not have fun at AGT last week"?
Maybe not this morning, but I think there is a lot of that in the show, more now than there was maybe 5-6 years ago.
Okay, point well taken. I don't agree, but you get to say what you want to say, David.
Yeah, David, thanks for calling in, and you're entitled to your opinion. But Steve's right. What I was saying was Howard simply is always himself. And sometimes what I was telling the earlier caller was, do you think Howard's going to come in and saying, hey, AGT's been wonderful. It's a great day. That's just not who he is.
Well, I think he would come in and say that if he
felt it.
If he had a particularly great time and something great happened that was worthy of saying. But yeah, he's not going to come in and say, oh, great time at AGT last week. And Rob will go, what happened? Well, nothing really, Rob. Just a great time. That's not him.
Right. Moses in Lancaster, you're on the wrap-up show.
Oh, hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, I just wanted to say, about Howard being in a bad mood and how it affects the show, I agree with Gary, but I actually like it. I dig it. Like, I like when I like the fact that he's not in one mood every day. Like, I'm sure it sucks to be an eye shot if you're an employee, because you never know how your boss is going to respond to you, but as a fan, I love it. I think it's great.
Well, so you go.
Well, I was going to say, it humanizes him. Right. You know, if he came in and he did a shtick every time, eventually that would wear thin. And you want to hear Howard, good or bad mood, because he's being real about it.
Yeah, when I saw Moses' call and it says he likes it when Howard's in a bad mood, I was like, well, that would suck every day. But his point is better taken that he likes it that Howard just has moods. Instead of just one mood.
Exactly. Like I read, when I read on the internet, maybe it was Friday, and crap was going around about his case being thrown out. I said to my wife right away, I was like, oh, he's going to be good Monday morning because that sucks. You know, like, it sucks for him, but for me as a listener, I thought that's going to be pretty entertaining to listen to.
And that was a weird thing, too, because I spoke to Howard on Friday and Saturday about some business stuff, and I really was unsure whether to bring it up, so I just decided not to. What would you have done, John? Would you have started a conversation by, hey, sorry about the lawsuit?
No.
Right, I just didn't bring it up at all.
No, I think that was the right move.
And I wanted to give him my support, but, like, what is my support going to do? It's not going to change the ruling. And why bring up, it's like, what are you supposed to say? Like, 6 months later, sorry, your mother died? Like, you don't want to bring it up.
Yeah, that's a situation where if he brings it up, fine.
Right. Yes.
But you're not going to be the one who prompts that conversation.
Right.
So I think you made the right choice.
What's up, guys? It's Teddy. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we were in Studio 2, and I may have revealed something that happened between High-Pitched Mike and I at a Christmas party. But a little later on, Ronnie came in to defend his grammar on Twitter, which turned out to be a really funny segment. Check it out.
High-Pitched Mike confessing that he's kissed not one, but two guys here from work. One well-known, one not well-known, I think the description was. And they're both on the radio side, which eliminated Scott DePace. And there was some speculation as to who it might be. But I don't know. I mean, was this reported on, Teddy? Are you aware of this?
I think so. I could have sworn this has been on the air before.
But regardless of that, do we want to educate the crowd here? You want to let them know who one of those people actually might be?
Of course. It was me.
Yeah, well, what are you doing kissing High-Pitched Mike?
I'm the less known one, though.
Oh, you are? What are you?
The more known one is 𝗦𝗵cie.
What are you doing making out with High-Pitched Mike?
I didn't make out with him. I pecked him on the lips, very, very closed-mouthed, drunk at like 3 Christmas parties ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a laugh, like as Richard would call it, a goof.
You were having a laugh?
I was having a goof. I was getting goofy. I grabbed him I slapped him hard on the cheeks and pulled him in and said, "Come here, I love you," mwah. And that's it. And that turned into the gayest moment on the Howard Stern show.
So I don't know if it's that, but so Mike didn't come on to you in any way. This was all you were doing.
No, I mean, I knew it would literally, make his face turn red. And, it was just a moment we had. It was funny. It was a goof. The following year, the person who's lesser known tried to one-up me and kissed him longer, harder, grosser.
Oh, I didn't know this was an annual holiday party ritual.
It looked like it was turning into that. It looked like it was going down that road, but then nothing happened the last 2 years.
You're saying Will is less known than you are, Teddy? Is that what you're claiming?
No, it was a ploy to get him down here.
Oh, well,
no. Like I said, the other guy nobody really knows, but he tried to one-up me the next year and really gave it to him and kissed him hard and I think multiple times and all this stuff. Like I said, what I did, I grabbed him like that on the lips.
So nothing gay about it. Just
no, it's not gay.
You're taking the Richard.
Whatever.
You're taking the Richard Christie defense.
I'm taking the Will Ferrell made out with Sacha Baron Cohen with like tongue at the MTV Movie Awards, but that's not gay.
He jerked him off a little bit too. Don't like that.
Well, what do you
I
think?
never made out with Mike, high pitch Mike. I never kissed him.
Why do you say
never
it like
kissed
that?
him?
Like, I know,
Why do you
it's
say
so
it like
defensive.
that? What do you mean?
You're like angry about it. I mean,
Yeah, he accused me of kissing a guy. I didn't kiss a guy.
It
What, you're
wasn't-
okay with that?
It wasn't like it wasn't a sexual kiss.
Bullshit.
Oh, what?
I saw his little
Ew.
tent in his pants.
Well, that's his deal. Believe me, there was no tent in my pants.
Do you think there's some hidden gay issues with Teddy here? Do you think that deep down this is where he wants to be and what he
Insert
wants to
joke now.
No, he's got way better taste than that, at least.
do? Ooh, high pitched Mike taking the blow, but
he'd love to.
So was this a huge deal, or
No,
did it,
I think Artie, was disgusted out of his mind. I think it came up with him on the air, but
he's either disgusted or high.
Look, the point is, no, I don't know. Mike loves to just bring it up over and over and over again.
Why is that?
Well, he likes
he beats off to it.
Yeah, it's probably in his spank bank.
Did he come back to you afterwards or down the road and say, "Hey, Teddy"?
No,
maybe
but he
we-"
would joke. He would always joke like, "Oh,
But was he joking,
This Christmas
Teddy?
party, do we get to make out again?" And
Was he joking though?
Look, who cares?
He had a weird move at the Christmas party. He would wait till everybody got drunk, and then he would try and kiss them.
Really?
Yes, that was his move. Early on. Now I don't stay at the Christmas parties long enough to find out. But early on, he would get hammered or wait till people were really drunk and then try and kiss them.
Has that always been your MO, Teddy?
What? Not me.
No, he was a
Mike. He's
victim.
talking about Mike.
I know.
No, look. Let's not. Mike's not a sexual predator by any means either. I mean, he's just.
No, but I always thought it was a weird move that you'd
No.
wait till the guys get drunk and then you'd try and kiss them. I thought that was kind of.
Well, the other thing that Robin
Strange.
threw out there during this conversation was, 10% of the population is gay. So clearly there are people here who may be gay and have not come out yet or haven't gotten in touch with that side of them. But you're not one of them, Teddy.
No.
I'm just confirming that for the audience.
No, I'm good.
Well, what do we have? We have.
I like the. I'm a fan of the gash, John.
Nice to put it that way, classy guy.
Mhm.
Two gay guys I can count.
Who are out.
Right. Openly.
Remember, Mike wasn't out when we first
And
came
we have,
here.
what, a crew of, like 70 people?
So 7 people are gay.
Right. So Jason has to come out yet.
That's one.
Jason,
who else?
you.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm married with a kid.
Me.
Axel.
Everybody.
The other kissing victim I wouldn't be surprised.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, we might have to talk to him. We're also going to get a visit from Ronnie Mund, who took a little flack over his mustache, but that all started from his tweet about Boston, which was very heartfelt, but said that, I think it was must of instead of must have. But maybe he was just saving space on Twitter.
No, he's an idiot.
Why do you say that?
Because I saw the tweet and it irritated me.
Why?
Like he's somehow speaking for the show, and then I just see how awful his grammar is. Because when you talk, you say, "Oh, must have been something," but if you actually know grammar, you know it's must have. It just sounds like must have, but he's retarded. He doesn't know.
Well, I don't know if that's pretty strong, but I mean, maybe Ronnie.
You think he knew how to really spell it or how it was grammatically correct?
No, but I've read his tweets, and a lot of times, you're not. I don't
it's
think you're-
embarrassing. You should not write.
I don't think you're going to Ronnie's tweets for grammar. You're going for the humor in what he puts out
pictures
there.
of mediocre girls. That's the other reason.
Well, I'm not saying that, but I am. The way he words stuff and how he truncates his text.
Decent chick of the week.
Yeah.
It's an angry wrap-up
Chick I
show.
might have sex with of the week.
But later on, Ronnie went in to talk about his Cougar Town performance, which we talked a little bit here yesterday, and said he doesn't care what people think. He doesn't care, and to me, that's always his defense mechanism when he does care what people think. And I know he went in with a good attitude, and I thought he did a very fine job considering his skill set. But I think that he wants to parlay that into something more, maybe get asked back to Cougar Town. And let's face it, almost 2 million people saw him do that episode, and good for him. But when he says, "I don't care," he cares.
He cares a lot, yeah. He's doing his act, that whole Ronnie thing that's hilarious.
Ronnie also accused Fred of, and he said, Howard's only reading the bad ones. He's not reading the good ones regarding the feed. Do you think that that's possible, that Fred perhaps tucked away the good Ronnie emails about his Cougar Town performance, or do you think Ronnie?
Did you watch it? Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
And what do you think? Were we hiding all the glowing reviews?
I think Ronnie might have been a little delusional there. I don't think Fred was hiding emails at all. Now, Howard can also dwell on negative stuff instead of positive stuff to get a rise out of Ronnie. That's part of his goal sometimes.
That's true.
So I want to know from Ronnie when he gets here if he thought he did a good job, number one. And number two, if all the mustache comments get to him. The Yosemite Sam, the Lorax picture was up there for a while today. I wonder if he's keeping the mustache because out of just pure defiance, or he
I was
really
surprised he
thinks it
didn't know
looks
what
good.
a Lorax was. I mean, he is a grandfather, He's got lots of grandkids, so.
He speaks from the trees.
Don't they watch these shows?
I guess, but I wonder if that's like sort of become Ronnie's trademark now, and he won't shave it because he's known for that. You know what I mean?
Mustaches and angry, ranting, yelling.
James, you're on the wrap-up show.
Nah, man, I just want to know why Will's so fucking angry today, bro. He seems like, first of all, the whole gay issue, I think Will is the biggest closet queen. I don't give a fuck if he's married or he's got a kid or not. But the thing also with Ronnie's text, like, who fucking critiques someone's grammar when they're texting?
I do.
Why all the anger for Ronnie?
I don't have the anger. I just think it's embarrassing when you write shit on Twitter and you literally don't know how to, speak the English language.
Yeah, but like you brought up must have instead of must have. But
Yeah.
must have is, that's it's an abbreviation.
No.
It's apostrophe VE, yeah.
It was must OF. Must of. That's what was written.
Must of. Oh,
I didn't know that it was OF. But even that, it's just like kind of.
It's stupid.
It's stupid. It's just an abbreviation. But
You can just always say everything's lazy, who cares? But at some point, have a little fucking pride in the English language.
It's not an abbreviation. It's a misinterpretation. It's a huge difference. Ronnie doesn't know. If Ronnie walked in here and said, "Oh, I'm abbreviating must have," but he doesn't know he is. He thinks that's the word.
So does Richard Christie's grammar drive you crazy?
Why? Is this really bad or something?
It's
I'm
poor.
serious. I don't know. I've never really noticed him.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like Ronnie gets under your skin for some reason.
No, it's not. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. He had all these kind of hero tweets today that was like, it was just bothering me for some reason.
All right.
We feel for you, Boston.
All right.
What?
Let's take a break.
What do you mean all his hero tweets? I put one tweet out.
No, it's like 4 of them.
Oh, bullshit, man. Worry about your own fucking
We can
Twitter
count them if
account.
you want. I think it was
Okay?
4.
Don't worry about mine. It wasn't for me. You wouldn't have
Go
your
find a
Twitter
dictionary, you
followers.
dope.
Just remember
For
who got
you?
your-
Hold on.
Yeah.
How do you
Remember
have
who
Twitter
got-
followers?
Remember who got all
Because
your
of
followers?
Howard. Dude, you are no hero around here. Everyone has their Twitter
Oh, you're
followers
such
because
a
of Howard.
bullshit artist, Will.
You
You know
are not
that?
giving anybody their Twitter
Yeah,
followers.
Oh, do me a favor, man. Could you tweet out my shit when you get it? Blah, blah, blah. I just
When
opened
have
a
I
new
ever said
account.
that?
When you opened your account, you
No, I
fucking
didn't.
liar.
No, I
You're
didn't.
so full of shit.
So you're saying you tweeted multiple times about Boston or once?
I never said that.
So
when did
tell
I
me.
say that?
Tell me.
I put one tweet out about it.
Now, I guess Will and Howard picked up on it because you said must have instead of must have.
whatever, dude.
Do
Come on,
you
give me a
consider
break.
when you're tweeting? Do you consider your grammar, or do you just throw up whatever is
I
on
throw
your
up
mind?
whatever I feel like throwing up, okay? If I got to throw up, I'll throw up.
Now, Will was saying that it's you representing the show, so for you using poor grammar,
Oh,
it's
stop it. Will you please?
You don't think there's a point there?
Well, say what's on your mind, because you're just.
I'm saying it.
But
It's ridiculous.
But why?
What? Because I made a grammar mistake, so I shouldn't tweet anymore because it's part of the show? We're going to go down that road now, too? I can't talk about that?
Nobody's saying you shouldn't tweet. It's just saying that you're making grammatical errors. And I don't even think anybody's saying that you should be more educated. I think just pointing it out because we all goof on each other. I don't think anybody expects you to go.
I don't really care, Gary. It
something-
doesn't bother me. They can make
I know
fun
it
of me. I
doesn't.
don't give a shit.
Well, the thing that seemed to
At least
bo-
I do my own tweets, unlike other people.
Well, what are you saying? Some people have like
there's people that do tweets for people.
Celebrities, not nobody here.
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying.
Have you been approached by that? Like, if people offered to do your tweets?
No.
Have you been approached by anybody to for any sort of an endorsement deal? Like, if you tweet this, I'll pay you.
Kind of, yeah.
And you turned it down?
Yeah, I didn't want to do it.
Why?
I can't talk about it.
Okay. The thing that you said this doesn't bother you, but the thing that did seem to get under your skin today was you said Howard was reading only the negative emails about your Cougar Town appearance, and you said, "Do you think Fred is editing out the positive ones that come in?"
Editing them out. They just didn't read them because there was like 20-1 on Twitter about them.
What do you mean? You mean most people supported you?
Yeah, exactly. So you can't tell me in the emails there wasn't one positive email.
Well, that's what Fred and Howard were saying.
Fine, that's what they say. Okay, that's not what I'm saying.
How important is Twitter to you?
Oh, here we go. You know, we've gone through this already.
I know, but things have
right now.
changed.
It's very important to me. Okay.
You take pride in your tweeting?
It's very important to me. Let's
clearly not.
No,
it's very important to me
because
I need social media now a lot.
Is that sarcasm? It's very hard to tell with you.
No, I'm being honest.
So you'll close down your Twitter today?
No, I need social media. I'm using it.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you think you did a good job on Cougar Town?
It's okay.
What do you
It was
mean?
all right to play being a drag queen. Yeah. Thought it was awesome.
When you saw it back, were you proud of what you did, or were you like critiquing yourself? Because some people can't watch themselves on TV.
I didn't want to watch it, to be honest with you, but I did. I watched it like 3 days later.
Why didn't you want to watch it?
First of all, I was too busy, number one. And number two, I'm not crazy about watching myself on TV.
Even dressed in drag like you were? Because, I mean, for some of the episode you were. The other part you weren't. You were you.
Yeah, well, I was me, kind of.
Holding that dog.
Right. I had the dog all day.
And you also took flack for your mustache. Again.
What'd you call it again? That whole thing? What do you call it?
My centerpiece?
Centerpiece. I like that.
Your centerpiece. I apologize.
Not a centipede.
But you've heard it before, the Yosemite Sam, the Lorax.
Yeah, I've
all
heard
those.
it all. I've seen it in pictures. I've seen it all, dude.
Have you
Colonel Mustard, Colonel Liz, Colonel Sanders.
But have you reached the point where you're going to keep it because so many people are
I
ragging
like
on
it. I'm leaving it. I got a lot of compliments over the weekend about it.
Ronnie,
from girls.
Have I ever known
Just
you?
like his acting.
Right.
Have I ever known you
Exactly
without a
well.
mustache? Have you?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what you look like without a mustache.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember when it was.
Was it a short time?
Yeah, when's the last time?
Yeah, it was a real short time. I hated it.
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
You've been clean since I've known you in the last 12 years at one point. I don't think you had a mustache.
What's that?
I think at one point when, since I've been here, you didn't have a mustache.
Yeah, I did.
No, I don't think the whole time.
No, not the whole time. For a very short period, I cut it off. I think everything.
Why? Just
because I was looking. I forgot what these I saw some pictures the other day.
You wanted to look younger, like 60.
I saw some pictures the other day, and it was from K-Rock.
Is the centerpiece thing or just the whole facial hair thing? Is it thought out, or is it something like as you start growing it, you're like, let me try this, let me try that, or did you go for this?
Because I'll show you my driver's license picture. It's got the same picture from 10, 12 years ago. Except I had a mullet then.
Well, that completes the set. You have the center. You have the
But I
centerpiece.
didn't have the
and
centerpiece then. I only had the mustache, without the centerpiece.
But you do. I mean, you take care of yourself. You next to Sal, I think you spend the most time getting yourself ready in the morning, right?
He's a groomer.
No, I don't.
I mean that's a compliment. You're well put together.
I don't do it in the morning, man. I do it the night before or whatever, and
right, you do it.
Yeah.
Some people don't do it at all. There's some people here that. Will, how many times a month do you work on that beard?
Twice. I try and shave it down just so.
Right, like
it's not a total embarrassment.
Like Will's got a beard, but it's like it's not a nightly occurrence.
No,
Ronnie, you think that Will picks on you or takes out some anger on you for some reason?
we both do it to each other, so it's pretty equal.
Yeah,
that's your thing.
Yeah, but we get along.
Do you? Because there seems to be some.
I love Ronnie.
You love him?
Just take a little pride in the tweeting. You know what I mean? He's a big tweeter. He's got a lot of he's got a lot of followers.
Well, yeah, thanks to me, you got a lot of new followers.
Jay in Pittsburgh, you're on the wrap-up show.
Well, remember when you said to me one morning when I came in, "Gee, Ronnie, I just opened up an account. Maybe can you help me get some tweets?
Did you
followers?
Did you make a plea to Ronnie for Twitter followers?
And what happened that morning? Come on, Will, be honest.
I got like 6 new followers, dude. It was awesome.
He's such a liar, man. He really is lying.
Was Ronnie the first person you thought of going to help build your Twitter following?
Come on, tell the truth for once.
I don't remember the history of my Twitter.
Yeah, he's so full of shit.
I don't.
Such a liar.
I remember that you tweeted, you said, "Hey, follow me," and I said, "Oh, thank you. That was very nice, you, Ronnie."
Who cares more about Twitter, Ronnie or JD?
I don't know. They're equally sad.
But they're equally different.
How so?
JD cares about Twitter for getting laid, and Ronnie cares about Twitter for ego.
I think there's some ego with JD too. He prides himself on what he does on Twitter. You agree?
Yeah, I do.
You think you care more or JD cares more?
I use Twitter a lot now, man. I need it. I have a
heroin addict.
I actually have a social media person now, so. You know.
What is that? What? What does a social media person
Handles
do?
all my social media, puts stuff out for me when I can't do it.
How do they do that if you're tweeting yourself? You said nobody tweets for you.
Well, when I'm doing certain things, I can't do it.
And how much are you paying Stephanie for that?
She's allowed to live in my house.
Right, room and board.
But she's your social media person.
Yeah, Stephanie is. Stephanie does certain things now with us certain people. That she does live things for us on Facebook and Twitter.
Is it hard mixing work with fun with Stephanie? Like sometimes.
No, she's great, man. She does a great job. She's been really doing an awesome job.
Because I'm not kidding. A lot of
she's into computers.
Yeah,
and she's into all that kind of stuff. And she could build a computer from scratch.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Her specialties are retweets and fingers in the ass.
Well, hey, it works.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, we started with a conversation about Beth dropping by and saying hi to Howard, and she revealed who she would bang on the staff and who the least likely person was. And that led to a conversation with JD, and we talked about JD, what he's up to, and if there are any kids or family in his future. Good stuff. Check it out.
Benji Bronk joining us, and JD stopped by. Always happy to see him here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Teddy, did we not give JD a compliment before he came in the room?
Yeah, I was waiting. You were here actually too late, in fact. I thought I was waiting for you to come running down.
I'm sorry. I was...
No need to apologize. We're happy to have you now.
Now John Hines being nice. Off there, he's a much different John Hines.
What does that mean?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Beth came by this morning, and she plugged her new show, but she also said Howard is talking. She's worried about the L.A. trip because Howard's almost talking himself into being sick. Have you seen this before, Gary?
Many times.
And what do you do? What do you say?
No, you stand back. You can't make him feel any better. You can't tell him what to do. You can't really suggest stuff. I'm surprised he did the Zycam thing because I've suggested things in the past. It's like, it doesn't work because he doesn't like to try outside stuff. But, Robin sort of hit it on the head. When he's feeling pressured or overworked, he gets himself sick. I can point to almost every time we've ever done a remote broadcast, he's sick right before it, and the first 10 minutes of it is awful. And then I'm always amazed by how sick he is to start a broadcast and how unsick he gets as the broadcast goes on.
Well, he's spoken before about...
everyone's like saying it's in his head. Whatever the cause is, he seems so sick.
Yes. Yeah, he definitely did. What I was going to say, though, is that he's lost his voice before he's told that story about before doing NBC, before. So it's happened before. And, yeah, your mind can play games with you.
I think it's more than just mind games, though.
I agree. There's something going around here, too.
But Howard doesn't think, that's the whole thing. Maybe he's changed his school of thought. He doesn't think that, he thinks that getting sick is in your mind. That if you're healthy, that you can fight off germs. He used to be like, well, and by the way, whenever he got sick, someone got him sick.
Right.
Because, that's everyone.
No, but he had a specific. He could usually point to like, it could have been like you were sniffling.
I know.
Two weeks ago.
I never would admit to a cold around here.
Right.
You never, especially before Howard gets a cold.
Oh, because you're public enemy number one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
For weeks.
But I do find it interesting that there's always somebody to blame for his illness when that happens, and that you just try to, that's why if I'm sick, on the rare instance that I'm sick, I don't even go in the studio. I'll send somebody else in.
Were you flattered that you won the Who Would My Wife Bang game with Beth?
And that's a perfect word. I was flattered. I have no illusions that Beth wants to bang me. I said I was more flattered when she said somebody I really like and somebody I really respect. That was much more
pull her
flattered.
aside and talk to her privately at all afterwards?
I did not pull her aside.
Was Howard feeling weird after the segment was over and you were talking to Beth a little bit?
He's just goofy. He knows. She made it really clear right up front. What she really said was, listen, I don't want to really sleep with anybody in your staff, but you put a gun to my head, and here's who I pick. But I still appreciate it.
Any surprise at who she picked as the least likely to?
I was a little surprised. I forgot that Sal was a dick to her.
Really?
Yeah, I sort of forgot.
So who did you think she would have picked?
I was thinking she might go with Benji. Just because he seems to be the go-to guy, not because I have anything against Benji.
Oh. Were you thinking that you'd be that guy, Benji?
I thought it was possible. It's you know what? I thought it was.
Did you think it was possible that you could be the other guy?
Yeah.
That's what's great about guys. I know exactly what you mean. I thought I could be either guy.
How about you, JD? Were you in contention for either spot? Did you think when Beth, I know you talked to Beth a little bit. And...
I mean, a little bit. I thought I might be the one, she wouldn't want, just because we haven't had many conversations or anything.
Actually, I could have seen, thinking about it now, I could have really seen Beth picking JD as the one to sleep with.
Why?
Because
she I think
she knows what I got going on.
Yeah, she knows what he has going on.
Well, at the end of the show
and
today,
I think she would love.
I
think it's just as a choice. It's really hard to say how she's judging, how a woman's judging, but I think she would like to make him feel good.
Yeah. By the way, sometimes I forget why I make these decisions. I know that why I thought she might pick you, because we all went out to dinner one night, and Benji was.
She said she'd pick him.
No, and Benji was.
we all ended up in bed.
No, why she would pick Benji is the worst one, because we all went out to dinner one night, and Benji was telling some really crazy, explicit sex stories, and that's where I'll leave it. But I think that every woman at the table was really grossed out.
I was too.
What did you think of that either or game that they said they play all the time at night?
You never play that game?
I have, but yeah.
Not every night. I mean, I'm probably going through a phase, but that's a fun game.
I'm afraid I was one of the people brought up in the vile category.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out who was the person.
Yeah, I thought that could be me too.
I think I know who it is, by the way.
Oh, you do know who it is?
I think I do.
Do we all know him?
She sort of insinuated it.
No, would the audience know him?
Let's not say. Well, we won't say who it is.
I don't know if the audience would know him, and it's just a guess in my head.
I think your guess is correct. I'm reading your mind, Gary. I think your guess is correct. But you thought that you were the vile guy that they were talking about?
I thought it could be one of them, but that's just me and myself.
Does his name have syllables in it?
Yes. Matt, you're on the wrap-up show.
No, it's Tom Jones.
Hey now.
Oh, the singer.
I don't mean to pile on JD. I just called in Howard, but JD, I think you're doing better with girls than you lead on. Because I mean, I was seeing the girls that were talking to you and would have done anything with you. I think you're fucking constantly, and you're just not telling anyone.
Well, I mean, listen, there is more. There might be more interest that I let on. Sort of, because I do talk to the girls here and there, but I'm certainly not really doing a lot of fucking actual, So. I'll tell you.
I got a question for you. I mean, you're not. I don't think you're in the weird zone yet at all. But do you ever start to think that you might never find a stable relationship, might never get married?
No.
So you still think there's someone out there for you?
Do you want to get married?
I think there is too, but I don't know if you want to. That's the thing.
It's just not something on my mind at this moment. I'm barely. I have here and there moments where it's like, man, I wish I had a girlfriend.
Have you considered the priesthood?
Huh? What? But
why do you wish you had a girlfriend? Like, what do you think that would bring you?
No, I mean, I'm just saying, it's not here. I like my freedom as it is now, but sometimes, I'm watching something and it'd be nice to be watching something with someone else. Being able to go out and do something, stuff like that.
How old are you again? You're 33. 33.
Yeah.
So when do you think how old do you think you get to be if, what I call the weird zone, the Ganji zone? But how old do you think you have to be if you haven't been in a relationship and have nothing on the horizon? When does it get strange? At what age?
It'll get strange maybe once this contract runs out, because then I don't know what's going to happen after this show. I don't know where I'll be.
You'd still be 35.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'll have the, I don't know if the show ends and I move on doing something else. I don't know what that something else necessarily would be, and I don't know if I would have that public, whatever public knownness that I have.
So do you think the show is enabling you in a sense that you can sort of have whatever freedom you want, that you don't have to settle down because of your minor celebrity?
No, I mean, I don't know about enabling. It's just, it allows, it gets, more girls to know who I am, and
So do you think
because without this, I don't know where I would be right now with girls.
If you were a writer or a segment producer on, say, a Lifetime TV show, do you think you'd have more of a reason to try and settle down?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know, because I'm not in that position. I don't know what the deal. What
are you looking into, like a Lifetime project?
Yeah, could they hire a worse person than JD for their channel?
You and
I can write for Lifetime.
I actually thought of that because I was in the studio the other day. Brooke Shields was here promoting Army Wives, which I think is on Lifetime.
Yeah,
or one of the
getting
channels.
into the married woman's mind.
I could try that.
Gary, you don't feel that JD has entered the Ganji zone, do you?
No, but the one thing that does worry me about him is that as long as I've known him, he's never had a relationship. That's the only
you know what? That's what worries me too.
That's the only part of it that's weird. Being 33 and not married.
That fifth grade, that Asian girl.
But if you look at what JD does and his schedule, and both,
we've all had the schedule. But the thing is, it's one thing to not have.
But he's coming in at different hours that we are. I mean, I guess you can make it work, but I think it's very difficult for him to do that.
But he's never even been close since I've known him. He's never even been close to anything that you would call.
There have been a couple of times you might not know about it, but there have been a couple. Well, but they were very short, and whatever.
Do you have any desire? Have you thought of it like I want kids or I don't want kids?
It's not something I think about right now.
At all? Like you don't?
So great if you adopted a kid.
No, I
at some time in your life.
If you saw, I can barely take care of myself. I can't take care of a kid.
At some time in your life, though, you don't see yourself having a kid. Do you want to have a kid?
Maybe.
Be a proud dad. You don't see it?
I don't see it at the moment. No.
Do you think you'd feel bad if you don't have one?
I don't know. No. I don't know.
I have a story, Howard, if you care.
Yeah, about him?
Yeah. We were doing live from Grammys Week. This is years ago. He must have been 17 or 18 years old. We were at the Nico Hotel.
Right.
So I go out to a Grammys party. I am fucking hammered. It's 3:30 in the morning.
Right.
So I go to put my fucking key in the door, and the door next to me opens, and it's him and like 20 of his friends. And in my recollection, he was wearing a basketball jersey. I think it was like a Michael Jordan jersey and everything. And I remember, he was just Marky Mark at the time.
Right.
And I looked at him and I go, it's like 3:30. I go, dude, you just going out now? And he goes, yo, I got to go check out the girlies. And he made the fucking fingers and everything.
I don't know if this is in the notes, but
somewhere somebody sick of fucking.
Because his brother's in the news right now, because the new kids on the block.
Yeah.
I think he said that the first woman he had sex with, a lot of the brothers had sex with.
Donnie Wahlberg, you're talking about?
The one that's in the New Kids on the Block. I don't think that's in your notes because I think I just read it. I didn't remember. Yeah.
Who did he have sex with?
So like,
said all the brothers had
sex with the same girl in the neighborhood or something.
In the what? On the internet?
In the
neighborhood.
All the brothers. I was reading about Donnie Wahlberg. I just couldn't remember if I read it here or somewhere else.
He's saying all the Wahlberg brothers had sex with the same chick.
Right.
Like whoever he lost it to.
Donnie, you gotta fuck her. She's hot. She's hot.
Hot.
Mark Wahlberg is in a new movie called Pain and Gain, opening up Friday, April. Hey, look at you. Big movie star.
What happened to his hand?
What happened to your hand?
Miami.
You what?
I got bit by something horrible in Miami.
Are you serious?
Yeah, at the premiere party.
You look